Hello and welcome everyone to Call of Cthulhu Tracks of Terror. We are here and we are very excited to play today's game. We're gonna go around before we do a little recap. We're gonna go around and say who we are, who we're playing. I'm gonna get wild and crazy, probably from heat stroke because my AC died earlier today, but it's repaired now, it's fine. But we're gonna start in reverse order because I'm feeling crazy again. And we're gonna start with Hollowtail. How are you today?
I wasn't prepared for that. That's a wild move by you.
That's wow.
Unprecedented. I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to playing today. I'm playing Bucky Boone as usual, trying to con people, but also keep an orphan adoptable and not dead. So that's mostly what I'm trying to do.
Wonderful.
Looking forward to it.
Someone who's also not dead yet would be Kate Madison, RP. How are you today, Kate?
I am good and not dead. Yes, mentally maybe. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm looking forward to more stuff. This story, as I say every week, I'm really loving this story, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll go insane by the end, if not dead. But then that might be in and out of character, so who knows? But yeah, I'm looking forward to more.
Someone who's looking forward to more would be Duck Rimbo. How are you?
You don't speak for me. You don't know if I'm looking for more. You don't know if that... It's true, I am. I am looking forward to it. Hey, everybody, I'm Dr. Rimbo. I'm playing Edison Jones, who is our lawyer / investigator / robot. And all around strange person. But I love this show. I can't wait to get going. We're not all tired. Not at all.
Someone who's definitely tired, because we talked about it. Frost for Fire, how are you? Like 70% of this group slept like poop last night.
Yeah, I had my first nightmare in ages on Monday night. And I was convinced someone had come into my room, and I woke up with my legs kicking hard out to kick this person. And obviously no one was there. And they're like, that was a thing. I just fought for my life in my sleep, apparently. And naturally, my fight for my life is to try and just kick someone. That's how aggressive I am, it seems. And so, like, last night, it was, like, getting later and later. I was like, I have to go to sleep. And I'm like, oh, what if I have another nightmare? And it was also one of the first days where it's been a bit cooler here. So I'd had my computer on all evening, so then my room was actually stuffy. And then I was just laying there like, if I go to sleep now, I get 4 hours sleep. If I go to sleep now. And thus, I did not sleep very well. But that's okay. We're having a good time. Other than that, it is nice that it's a little bit cooler so that we can do stuff that we need to do on PCs. But I don't know. I kind of miss working in the garden. Classic English. Not happy either way. But always happy to be here on Wednesday.
Wonderful. And who are you playing?
Good question. I'm playing August Hope.
Wonderful.
He's, living, loving, crying.
Someone who's living, loving, crying is Susanna Grace.
Hello, it's me, Bobby, because England has said that if I said I was called Bobby, then he'd give 5 gift subs. So I'm introducing myself as Bobby, which you might know me sometimes as Bobby, but I'm usually Susanna Grace over on Twitch and other places. That accent man kills me. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Englander. Hello. I'm really hot. Canada's on fire. I can't open my windows. And I've just got a little fan. But I'm playing Mina, who, as we found out, is functionally illiterate last week. She can't read books.
Someone who might be able to... I don't know if they can read books or not. Would be Hot Flakes Tom. Tom, can you read books?
Poorly.
But wait,
yes, but
we have
Ryan
hard
Hawkes
evidence
can.
he can read books, though.
Oh, that's true.
Isn't there an audio book?
Actually, I can. Yeah. Yes, I can read
secretly,
books.
there's just a bowl of microwave cereal whispering the words into his ears. So he speaks into the microphone.
And Ryan Hawkes can read books as well. I'm prepared, the character I'm playing, Ryan Hawkes, for some hot library action tonight with one Edison Jones. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Sultry.
We're going to tag team.
Scandalous.
It's going to be fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. So what happened last time on Tracks of Terror? We were at the Coors Estate in Golden, Colorado. Friday, April 13th, 1883. Yes, it is a Friday the 13th. Happened on, I'd like to realize. And little Lulu Coors had gone missing the night before. She had just turned 3 whole years old, this many, and just felt a just big old yearning for the mines. She couldn't articulate no words so much though, because she's 3. So she just fucking had it out, and thankfully, 3-year-olds don't move that fast. Our investigators made some successful tracking rolls and managed to hunt her down. And by investigators, I mean Edison, August, Ryan, and Kitty, because Bucky and Mina stayed at the library with Reggie and Florence to do some reading and to have Bucky do a break and enter. So Bucky breaking and entering, yeah, technically it was a little, I mean, you had the innkeeper's permission, but not the people who were in the room. You waited till they were gone. To the 2 businessmen on a business trip room, and you looked through all their stuff. You found some interesting telegrams. Correspondence with, which is your who's hired you's rival. Some boring things, some love letters, some poetry, empty champagne bottles, you know, a bunch of things. A lot was learned. Some underwear, spicy underwear, 100 style. So, not spicy by today's standards, but quite spicy by 1880 standards. And, you know, he came back, the blueprints, or the Arthur Lake's notes were not in that room. A very interesting find you guys. Came back, told everything to Mina. Mina had been trying to read books in the library the whole time, but thanks to Reggie, she had at least narrowed down a few. They found the girl. She cried a lot, but they had snacks and things after they snapped her out of a weird daze. Getting on the line that Florence pointed down. They got lost a little bit on the way back, though, because it was after dark. And so they got in a bit late, around 10 p.m. So past Edison Jones' bedtime, but dinner was provided in the library. Quite good, considering. And y'all were given as much time as you'd like to look at the library as you want, basically. Mostly because they're all doting upon and examining little Lou. Because she's back. So no one's really come to speak with you guys yet, because they're all very distracted. And as they should be. That's probably how you want it right now, as you guys are looking at some very interesting books. You have Know Your Occult, The Theory of Magic and Practice, Magic with a K, and The Mysteries of Time. So, we're gonna start off with some very exciting book flipping. Also, there was like some coat giving, flirting and stuff, and handkerchiefs embroidered, and Florence is almost finished with the book Dracula. Very into it. She should be. Book. Anyways. Ryan Hawks, I believe you were looking at The Mysteries of Time, and Edison Jones, The Know Your Occult.
Yeah.
Could you?
My occult.
Yes. Could you both give me a library? Oh, you guys did already.
We did. We
success
ended
and
with
a
these
failure.
rolls.
We ended with those rolls. So Ryan, could I also have both of you make me an occult check?
Oh. Well, yeah,
Well,
but
I didn't sign on for this.
no, neither did I.
Just out of
But
curiosity.
I just wanted to read
Oh.
books.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
don't even know the meaning of the word.
Great.
Occult,
Awesome.
like, you know, like a cult.
Thank
So-
you. That is much better. Thank you.
Woo.
You know, like ghosts and goblins.
Oh, fairy tales and make believe and stuff.
Things
like
that aren't real. Yes.
Excellent. So, Brian, you're reading through this book, and you did spend a luck, I remember that, to read the book correctly. There is
Ooh.
a... So you rolled a 76. You were like, oh, I'm spending the 1 point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. Because you were like, come on, because you kept failing by like 1 all night last time, and it was, so you're like, I hate spending luck.
My name's Tom.
Yeah. So we're gonna go for the Know Your Occult first, though. Both of you. I'm making note. Know Your Occult. It's got a lot of information on the popular cults of the time. There's a bunch of basically rich people's clubs in which they kind of maybe look into a certain folklore thing. But your hard success, there are a couple of what you would consider actual
Outliers. Yes.
cults. Yes, something more than just
Legitimate.
something actually kind of questionable or spooky, rather than we are researching old folklore and things. We're so spooked.
Right. Just a job for bored people with money. Yes.
Basically, there's a couple in here that's spark. Oh, okay, that's a thing. You see that there is a cult that has to do with a deep cold. That a cold is basically it's like an ice age cult,
Like
when
a
you have one ice
virus.
age- no, like an ice age, like Yetis and ice
Wow.
ages.
Actual thermal cold.
Actual thermal cold. But they seem to be based more in Iceland. But that's
Makes sense.
one of the legitimate cults. One of the other cults, you see that there is a couple Egyptian cults that seem to be kind of legit. I've actually read a couple of interesting articles, probably about people who went missing after being involved with artifacts from
Masks and whatnot.
masks. Yeah, that's
Yes.
particularly what it is. What it is. And then there's one more cult. Called
He makes notes of
Session.
those other ones for future campaigns.
For future campaigns. There is a mention of how some of the natives of certain indigenous areas, their beliefs might be cult-centric and cult-based, and there's a couple that spark interest, mostly because they are related to time, and that is, there is one that worships a spider that weaves threads, and when they've completely finished their web, something is going to happen, some type of epiphany, apocalypse. It's hard to say. There's not a lot of written literature about it, so what is in the book is what has been gleaned from some
Yes.
tales. And then there's
It
another
also tries to
one.
invent the word epiphalypse, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, there's
But it was there. The attempt was made.
valiant effort. And then there's one more that involves time, and it seems to, and this rings a bell from what Mina has told you, and from what you yourself have experienced with your. This one involves a lot of crystal energy.
He finds that he's reading the books very sexily, and at one point he says to Ryan, he says, "Is it hot in here?" And he rolls up his shirt sleeve.
Yeah, and I need you to make me a
Yeah.
sanity check.
Sexy next. Me or
Ryan
Ryan
says
for seeing me
it
roll
is
my
now.
sleeves up?
Edison first.
Okay, all right. Because of how sexy it is. 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah. Hard success.
Ooh.
You
Yes.
You got a hard success. You don't lose any sanity. Regular success would have been 1, and it would have been D4 for full. But
Just
you've dealt
occult
with some
stuff.
things. Yeah, just some knowing more occult things. You might be able to pick these out a little bit easier in the future if you were to see something related to these. So I want you to give yourself a +5 to,
I shall.
Wow.
I am learning.
because you got some hard successes reading this book. Now, Tom,
I
you're reading The Mysteries of Time.
yeah, I want to know
there's
how
a lot
clocks work.
weird jargon in this book that you're used to a lot of, technical jargon, academics. But some of these
Yeah.
words just don't. A watchmaker or, whatever. You imagine this is pretty niche in the field. But you do determine, through your successful glance through, there appears to be a couple spells.
Ooh.
You would need to study this more to learn more about them.
I mean, I'm a
The
scientist.
runes.
When you
that
say
see-
spells,
yeah, you see some runes that look a little familiar.
oh, so like runes. Okay.
yeah.
Runes that were similar to what I've seen before.
Uh huh. Yeah, little
Okay.
similar runes, and you know, there were some weird effects that happened when these
Very
is kind of the
interesting.
definition of a spell. Something.
I would very much like to share this knowledge with Mr. Jones
Cool.
so we can put our heads together to try and
Yeah.
decipher what it means.
You make me a sanity check though first. Or...
Yes. I certainly hope I can.
So-
Yes, I can.
Alright,
You're in the
only gonna
Jones zone.
lose.
I'm turning into Jones.
Yes.
You're only gonna
Thanks,
lose
libraries.
20 sanity. The
Ridiculous.
mysteries of time are not for
You're mysterious.
gentle brains. They're mysterious.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
soft
I do have
brain.
a gentle
They're not
brain.
for soft
Very-
brains. They're not for smooth
Yeah,
brains.
you dope.
It's a lot to take in.
Professor Hawks, I heard you make an ooh sound. Did you find something interesting?
Yeah, I did. You know those runes that were above the when we got the crystal?
Yes.
Well,
I do.
I see a number of runes in here that are very similar to that.
Hmm.
Would you mind?
And then we
taking a
put our
look at
heads
me?
together, but our faces are like a little too close for just a second.
Mhm.
And then we lock eyes, and then we turn away and go back to our work. I'm just trying to make this
Slightly.
sexy.
Yeah, blush slightly.
Right.
And we reach to turn the same page, but then our hands touch.
After you.
Oh, thanks. Turn the page.
Oh, you're right. These runes are very similar. And look at this here. And I show him what I found about this time cult.
Well,
Like,
as you're
crystal
sharing
time cult. The crystal
information-
time cult.
As you're sharing
Yeah.
information, can you make sanity checks? As you...
Oh, for
Oh,
God's
happily.
sake.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with this.
Sure, why not?
You know how reading Cthulhu goes, Tom. I don't know why you're.
I'm illiterate.
Yes.
I'm illiterate.
Okay, because you got a hard
sanity-
success,
oh,
you don't lose any,
that's right.
any from the cult book.
No.
But Jones,
My runes
received
What?
were
this
too much
spell.
for him.
The runes
Runes!
are a lot. Because before you get to just the runes, you know, you gotta read like there's like some theory stuff in there. It's like all
Oh, the
intertwined and
theory.
mixed in.
Yes.
Time theory, and it.
Well,
just,
no, the
and you're already
praxis.
thinking about the crystals, and it just. I'm so sorry. 8 sanity.
Oh, God!
from your failure. That's gonna be a temporary.
I pick up the book and I
insanity.
kiss Ryan on the mouth. No, because that implies that sexuality is a sign of insanity, and it's not. It's just hot in here.
Yeah, it's just hot. It's just getting real hot in here.
So you're gonna get a temporary insanity. Actually,
All right.
what's your sanity at? 45? It was.
Well, it was at 45, but
I
now it will
think
go down
you're
to 37.
I think you were spared though, because it's from when you were at. Let's see.
We're
I think
getting
you're
into
spared a
August levels
permanent.
of sanity.
Yeah. Yes, you were.
Nobody's in
thankfully,
August levels of
It
sanity.
wasn't 9, so you don't. It's not gonna be a permanent insanity, but it is gonna be a temporary insanity. I'm gonna look through some things. About that
Okay.
stuff. Yeah. But yeah. No, you guys look at each other's books, point out the important parts. Like, look here, look here, look here, look here.
Runes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, what's everybody else doing while these guys read? It probably takes them about
They're probably getting a good
hour,
show.
hour and a half.
Watching us read and
I
almost
mean-
kiss.
Read, yeah.
Are we not just going to
Mm.
bed? It's like we've been out for
Uh,
hours.
You can go back to the hotel and go to bed if you'd like.
Oh
So,
right, yeah, okay.
Or you
so
could
it's-
stay here. They probably would prepare guest rooms for you guys since you.
I mean, if you can tear your eyes away from it, you know.
It
if you
is a
can.
little hard to tear my eyes away.
I could probably wake up slowly from my nap after doing
We're on
all
the
of this, and
thinking
it's like,
couch.
oh yeah, I have stuff to tell you about the 2 men on a business trip. I completely forgot about that because I fell asleep for a while there. Felt like I was gone for a whole week. But I mean, we can wait until Mr. Hawks and Mr. Jones are done with their thing.
Yeah, I don't know, they're very absorbed by these books.
Yeah,
we're
this is why I
staring into
don't
each
read.
other's eyes, touching each other gently on the face.
It's very intense.
Definitely
you
the
know?
books they're intrigued by.
Mina's just taking a very slow sip of her tea as she's watching.
Is it important? Like did you
It's
see
probably
them?
important. Oh, I No, I searched their room. I found a few things when I was in there, though, so it's okay.
Oh, okay, that's significant.
Oh, I thought maybe Ryan would have told you. Never mind.
Mina.
What, that you searched his room, their room?
Well, I was asked to, is what I'm saying, but I
Oh.
did it. So,
All right.
had to tell a few fibs there. That was quite uncomfortable, but I got through. I powered through. But yes, there was a few things about them that was worth mentioning. I thought to just remind us all. They're definitely corpse men. That's confirmed. I found some telegrams, one recent from them, name dropped specifically our wonderful Mr. Jones. Apparently, they'd seen Ozlat and Mr. Jones together, and they had been keeping an eye on us ever since. The other thing that they seem to not know is why we're doing what we're doing. It seems they're more keeping an eye on us to see what we're up to than the opposite. They don't seem to have their own goal, aside from looking at us and surveying some minds.
So
Speaking
they
of,
don't
they did have some mind surveying.
Oh, like any specific mines that might be a good, I don't know, a clue to where we're going?
I didn't really see many clues as to where we're going in the surveys, just that they'd been doing them. But I'm not much of a survey man myself, so that's probably why. But I think, while they're a threat, they don't know what we're looking for, and I don't think they're any more clued up than us on these situations we're encountering. Which I think we can use. They don't know that we know about them knowing us.
Well, that's good.
And also, and this is one to keep between us because we could at least talk to them about this if it comes to it, and maybe we could use their care for each other in order to further our goals if it came to that. But they're in love. Like, romantically in love.
Okay.
They had a little
Wait,
cute thing. It
with
was
who-
kind of nice. They were sending each other love letters and keeping them. Is kind of sweet.
Oh.
You know,
With each other.
with each other. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Yeah. Seems they weren't only on a business trip. Seems it was also for pleasure. You know, I say you shouldn't mix those two things, but they certainly do.
Oh. That's nice.
And just in case we need to confuse them and distract them, I know the pet names they call each other. So worst case, I can shout one of them out and we can run.
Okay.
Now, I do know what they are. I'm waiting to remember them, but I know them.
Yes, sorry. I have them written down. I forgot to send them to you.
Important lore.
Ashley calls his significant treasure, and James
Ugh.
calls Ashley love it.
Oh. I got it, actually. Yeah, Ashley calls James treasure, and James calls Ashley beloved. Together, they are a beloved treasure.
Oh.
Sweet.
It is very sweet. But if we need anything to, at least call to it that we know they're very connected and that we can use their feelings for each other to make one of them believe the other one is in danger or something, we can do that at a later date by using those pet names. So we'll be fine. I'd rather not, though. They seem like lovely individuals, and I wish them well.
I was about to say, the more that we've got to know these two gentlemen, the more awful I feel.
They're honestly I'm getting endeared to them, you know? Anyway, that's what I found. So we've at least confirmed who they are and that they don't know what we're looking for.
Any sign of the documents from Arthur's office?
Absolutely none. I couldn't see him anywhere, though I only had so long to look before they came back. I almost got caught, but no sign of those documents anywhere. Only thing is, they'd had to. They weren't looking for him, from what at least I saw in their communications. they were looking at us. So unless they got ahead of us looking for him, which we haven't mentioned to them, then maybe it's not them who took the documents?
I don't know. Maybe it was just a chance of them being in the office and they saw documents and they thought, might as well pass these on to Cope for a little
May well be.
bonus.
See, that might be more of a reason, but I don't think they're using him to find him.
No.
Do you think they even knew he was missing? I suppose they must. If they went to his office, they probably mentioned that he's not around, right?
I think some people would have mentioned that he's not around, but this opens up an opportunity for us. See, we know these things, and they know that we are his men, so that much is at least clear. But maybe we can talk to them and get them to help us in some way. I mean, you know, we ain't exactly aligned, but there's no harm in getting their help to find what we're looking for.
Well, seems to me these men are just paid to do a job. Why don't we just pay them to do a different job?
You know, we could do that. That makes sense too, unless they got some sort of old sense of loyalty to the original payer. But I mean, imagine not.
I mean, who's not gonna want to help the children?
Exactly.
I mean, ain't no fella I know calling somebody treasure who don't want to help children.
That's a thing. They seem quite nice, so I think maybe they would be swayed by that. But, you know, I think maybe it's something to talk to them about, honestly, you know? Which I think means maybe you, August?
Me?
You're the most honest person I know. And you come across well.
Well, I mean, I can give it a go. Ain't no harm in asking, right? I mean, if it don't work that way, then we go to the next plan, and if that don't work, then we go to the plan where we were riding around. Remember, we had a plan where we were gonna go the wrong way?
Yeah, we did. We were gonna do that. We also were gonna do the magic show, which is a shame that we didn't do it. I love the costumes you made. We'll have to repurpose them.
August
Ryan
looks down
does
because
have the mustache glued on.
And like August is still like in his, but it's like tattered and dirty from where they've been like riding around carrying children. And it was only like half-heartedly like put together in the first place because he's not a seamstress. What?
It looks
Right
great
now,
still.
He's like got like a tiny bit of a cucumber triangle that's definitely mostly dried out at this point because it's been a few hours where it's been set out. And he's like, you want me to go now and talk to them tomorrow?
Oh, I mean, whenever feels comfortable.
August, I'm reading your body language from across the room, and whatever you're hesitating, you should go and do it now.
Okay.
Put the
He looks at
sandwich
the
down.
mantelpiece, and there's a clock, and he's like, Mr. Jones, I just fear that they ain't gonna be so inclined to agree with me at this hour. You know, ain't really a civilized hour. The children are important, but I think we all need some rest before we go looking too.
Jones' EXE stops working for a few minutes. Like it just sort of like, because this is the first time that August has suggested a counterpoint.
Yeah, I look kind of proud.
And so he sort of goes, yes, that makes sense. Good. Like goes back, like pretending to read a book and then like opens it and closes it and doesn't know what to do.
I think anyone watching August, like he visibly relaxes because he was like, okay, good, I don't have to go do that right now. Not knowing he has had a victory over Jones.exe this day.
Mm-hmm. I think
Mr.
Jones
maybe
yes,
I should go and make sure that your room's turned down at the inn and we're all set there.
If you wish, I turned it down myself before leaving on our last excursion, just to make sure somebody did it. But if you want to check, that would be fine. He's like, Jones has come over to the others who are standing around, and being like, we, Professor Hawks and I have found some interesting possible connections in these books, but they are mind-bending. I think that there may be a connection between the last cult group that we encountered with the crystals and this one. Where is the crystal we obtained from the ziggurat?
Amina will pull up her carpet bag.
All right.
In here.
Would you mind if I inspected it? I don't know. Have any of us had the chance to visit the School of Mines? And take. All right. Good.
Yes.
And let's put it out here. What happened to it?
What did happen to it? Mina
There's a large
gives a
scratch
pointed
down the
look at
side.
Ryan.
Head goes deeper into the book.
Did you drop it, Miss Thornton?
No, Professor. This is the first time Mina's probably called
He's
him
trying to
Professor
buff out
Hawks.
the
Professor
crystal.
Hawks thought it best to test the toughness of the material and scratched it.
Jones looks at Hawks and his brow furrows just a little tiny bit.
It was for science. We need to know. This is a new material. We need to know what it was made of and what it was about, and you do that by doing experiments on it.
You can't just say this is science and then do something. That's not an excuse.
That's
that was
what-
science.
literally what science is.
There is a scientific process. You have to ask.
Yes.
You have to make a theory, and so your theory was, if you scratch it, it'll get better.
No, my theory was to test on how strong it will be.
And what did you learn?
That you can scratch it kind of easy.
Yes. Good. Right. Hopefully, it is not a rental or something. I hate to think of what the technician would think if she found out we'd. Oh God, the technician. we
I wanted to find out if it was hollow. Or if what was inside, because it is hollow. It sounds hollow.
he knocks on it. And, yes, it's very unusual.
It's
But
got a very
what's
clear tone.
What's fascinating about it is that no matter where you knock on the crystal, it's always the exact same tone.
It's a C sharp.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
I'm guessing. I don't have perfect pitch.
It sounds more like a G.
Oh, thank you, Florence.
Okay.
I think she's right. There was only a fourth difference, but all right. Well, if something happened to this crystal, other crystals may be the key, and if we could, I don't know, keep a lookout. These may be powerful artifacts, and let's try to take better care of them. And he takes the crystal and he puts it in his pocket. And
It's
It's
like
like
a football.
like
It's like the size
this.
of a
they're
football.
big pockets.
Oh wow!
You're gonna
This
look
is bulging out.
Big
like
old.
you either
I'm
are gonna
just-
look like you've got a problem or like very happy to see
Mr.
You're
someone.
gonna
Jones.
be yeah.
While,
Holding it
while
like
I
a baby.
appreciate the sentiment, Mr. Jones, I'm not entirely sure a pocket is the safest place for the crystal.
I wish we had safes in our rooms.
Well,
Don't like the idea of us carrying it about with us.
We could keep it in a safe in the university. They've got secure lockup.
Do we not
we
need
trust-
to take it with us?
We do.
Yes,
I don't know.
it may.
What are we gonna do with the crystal?
I know. What time does our train leave tomorrow?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
I shall rise early in the morning and find somebody to build a custom traveling case for the crystal.
Oh,
I'm going to take some measurements in my room, and he takes it back to his room, holding it like a baby,
that is.
and goes to
possibly-
sketch out a blueprint.
I give
for
him a
case.
scarf and wrap it so
Okay,
that
instead of
he's not
walking
carrying
through
this
it.
obvious freaking crystal. It's like, I don't think most people are not going to understand what this is. Can we
Are
hide it
you
a little
guys
bit?
staying at the Coors estate tonight, or are you going back to your Astor house?
Oh,
I
that's
will
right.
say
We're
the
still at
inn's
their
like
house.
a 12-minute walk. It's not far. It is not far at all. Like maybe
Leave the crystal
maybe 12.
here. I think we shall return to the hotel, the crystal and I.
I'll join you.
Right.
I feel
You
we've
are.
imposed enough on this poor
Mhm.
family.
I
They,
think
we,
Yes.
they know where we are.
Yeah.
Have,
And
has
they're
everyone,
aware that their child is back, correct?
has
They
everyone
found out
read
about-
through
okay.
the books that they want to before we leave?
Oh,
Never.
Wasn't there a third
Is
book?
there? Well, there is a third book.
What was the
Two
third book?
It is about. It's almost midnight by this time.
Yeah.
The third book was
August is
was
asleep. He has no interest in books.
It's already
Theory of
out.
Magic and Practice.
Uh,
I mean, is it?
Ryan wouldn't
we
speak
could
that.
ask if we could borrow it
Fair point.
I'm
rather than
sure.
having
Yes.
to read it right now. I'm
Li-
very tired.
Mr. Boone could read it. He likes card tricks.
I feel like
He was going to do magic for the children.
That's true.
true. I think doing
Yes.
magic and reading about magic are two different things.
Yes.
Mr. Boone?
I'm good with reading. I could happily leave.
Oh, leave or read?
Leave.
Oh,
Definitely. I don't really do reading aside from the Mormon Bible because that was fun, but none of this is too
That's a
educational.
hell of a sentence.
Well, that was more fiction than fact, so I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has put the word Mormon and fun in the same sentence before.
Hey, you'd be surprised people can have fun, even
I
if they're
mean-
Mormon.
to be honest, if we were able to borrow that book, reading it on the train wouldn't be a bad thing. It passed the time, but I don't want to read it right now. It is
Lord.
so late.
You
I mean,
know,
we
we
can
did.
ask. And what's the worst thing? They can just say no.
They're pretty
The
grateful
feeling-
to us right now.
Yes. I was about to
I'm
say
sure
we
they
could
could
ask. We could ask
share
them
the
for
book.
any boon, and they would grant it to us.
Nice.
See, it made a play on words.
You did. It was great.
Ha ha.
How close to the end of Dracula is Florence?
Oh, she's like last couple pages. She's trying to like
Oh.
read them so fast while you guys are wrapping up your conversation. She like glances at you and like she's like getting real invested in it.
Oh,
Just got
I'll
two
just
pages
wait
left.
around however long it takes her to finish Dracula.
Wait. I just had a thought. Is Florence like going back to the orphanage tonight, or is she coming
No.
back to someone?
No.
She's
Okay.
coming on the train with
That
us.
gets her to look up from the the book
she?
real quick.
No,
She
I'm
going
just
back to the
saying-
orphanage tonight?
I'm
Why would you
saying it's just
suggest-
where's she gonna sleep?
In a room
She's being sharing-
Which room?
with Mina.
Okay.
Stop.
That's all I wanted to ask. That's all.
Right. You can't just drop a child back off at the orphanage for the evening.
I didn't know you could just pick
Fuck
a
you.
child up just like that.
Yes,
I
we
thought
didn't know
there
that they
was
had test
something
drives
more.
for
Gentlemen,
children.
can we please? And Mina's going to gesture towards Florence, who looks clearly distraught by this conversation happening
Yes.
in front of
No.
her. A little decorum, please, gentlemen.
The whole situation is very unusual, and you know as well as anyone that I am fond of Florence, and I'm glad she's coming with us. But if we are going to raise this child, the six of us, we need to establish some boundaries.
We do.
Please, Mr.
No.
agree.
Burns,
No,
don't
no.
send me
Such
to
as-
the orphanage.
You know what? I'm going to bed.
Right.
I'm gonna close the book. Good night, everyone.
I am also
I'm just gonna
exhausted.
leave.
I take my crystal and I go.
So you walk back to the inn about 12 minutes. Who
Yeah.
there was mentions about asking about the books. Who is going to
I will
do
go.
the asking?
Well, I'm not good at asking. Mr. You're good at talking to people.
It's
Oh, yeah.
midnight. How big of a shit do you think they're gonna give? They're gonna be like, "Yeah, take it, please leave
Yeah.
our house." You
Yeah.
That's
weirdos.
fine.
I mean-
I can.
Thanks for our
I mean-
child back.
Please get
Well-
out. You've been here for fucking hours.
Our finder's fee is these books.
But this
Yeah,
is,
what
I'm
books
sorry,
do we want?
this is the Victorian era where everyone's like, no, please, be our guest. We would be so
Mm-hmm.
inhospitable if we kicked you out. So, no, Kitty, they're not gonna try to, it's like, get out. They're like, and
They're
you
thinking
found our
it. They're
daughter?"
just not saying it.
They would never. They would
Yeah.
never. Yeah.
I think we could ask for some books before we go. I'm happy to come with you, Kitty,
mean-
if you want.
If we're going
mean-
to ask at least for that one, I would suggest that maybe, considering how much Florence clearly loves to read, and she's basically finished that entire book,
Yeah.
maybe getting her one for the train wouldn't be a bad idea too.
Maybe we could grab like 2 or 3. You know,
Yeah.
what's the price of a daughter? It's a lot of books, I imagine.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess let's not approach it in quite that way.
No, I'll be much more reasonable when I talk to them. Sorry. I just,
Okay.
you know,
I mean, yeah,
they're rich.
true. Right.
Do you want to pick one out for yourself too? I mean, you can probably get
well,
a few.
I was thinking that. Well, I feel like this also seems interesting. I mean, we don't know anything about this crystal, and we clearly
It's
experienced
true.
some rather unusual stuff. So I'm curious by this magic book.
Well, let's try and get that one then, and then we can maybe pick up a couple of storybooks. I mean, do you know any good storybooks for children around Florence's age or a bit older? Because she seems to love horror.
Brothers Karamazov,
What? Sorry?
Dostoevsky. I think she would enjoy it.
Gesundheit.
Feel free to pick them out then, Mr. Jones.
Oh, all right.
Reggie will
And he
go,
goes.
I'll pick out a couple of.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
okay.
you.
Jones finds Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Have you read this one, Florence?
No, sir.
All right, we shall ask for it.
And
Okay, let's get a list.
You think you like
Reggie
Ibsen?
pulls
Do you feel?
out-
Do you ever feel Swedish? Do you think you would like Henrik Ibsen?
I don't know.
All right. Then
I don't know.
probably not a doll's house. Then let's. All right. Just grab some.
Reggie picks out Treasure Island.
Nina will pick out
Yes.
a classic for every girl. I think every girl has read this. Heidi. Came out in 1880.
Mm?
Yep.
Some real bangers on Florence's e-reader.
Yeah.
So you get a list of books for Florence and three for yourselves. And the butler is outside. I will note, as you all have been having all these, time, you've spent hours in the library over half the day. Maids have come in with constantly refreshing the beverages station and refilling like kerosene in the lamps and like asking if you have anything. They've been very attentive, but leaving y'all be at this.
It's such weird
Bless them.
behavior. We found your kid. We'll be in your library for a few hours.
And there is no public library here, so they kind of. The butler is outside in the hallway, though. You see, he's. It looks like he's walking towards the stairs, but when you guys open the door to come out, he goes, "Can I help you?"
Oh, yes, actually, we
Finding everything
don't.
to your liking.
Definitely, this has been amazing. Your hosts are amazingly gracious, and please thank them for everything they've done. And we're just happy we could have helped, but we are going on a journey, and actually, yeah, there's some really good books, but we haven't had time to read them. So I was just wondering if we could, of course, impose on you, which I'm sorry for, and ask for maybe taking a few with us instead of pay for the show that would have been on.
Give me a persuasion check or charm. Well, either.
Okay. Okie dokes. Let's see. Go with the charm.
Of course, that would not be an issue. If you have a
charming.
list, I could fetch them for you, or at least bundle them up if you selected. Also, Sir Madam wished for me to give you this as a reward for finding her, and he you
Oh.
with a crisp $100.
Oh, well, thank you.
Which
This
is
is
a
lovely
lot.
of you.
That was the price of your train fare, like per person almost. For the big
Spada.
fancy first class, it's like $1,000 in modern day money.
It's a lot of money.
Cha-ching.
Okay, well, thank you.
How many
This
children
is-
are missing? How many hundred?
Yeah, I'm just
This
thinking
family
about
only has 2 right now, unfortunately.
That's another $100 if we could just stage something. But
Kidnap a kid. Oh, we found him again. No.
just keep getting away.
I mean, no, Bucky would never do that.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay. Are you doing something different with your? Okay, are you doing something different with your hair?
What? No.
Look very
probably not.
handsome today.
Oh, God.
Never realized
you.
what a charming man you were.
Whoa, yeah. He puts that away, just baffled.
I'm
at
sorry,
this
it's just
entire-
the books. Let's get out of here.
It's
Oh, that's
just
okay. I
books.
can. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Mister, and we can find our books and take them. It's fine. Thank you, though.
I want to be clear. This is not my temporary insanity. I'm just being an ass and pretending the books make Jones horny. I'm just.
This is a dark thing. This is.
This is me, not
Yeah.
Edison Jones. Yeah, mhm.
There's
And,
no
I guess
we'll-
pretending about it.
Gather
They-
up some
they're-
books.
They help. They give you like a like the leather book strap carry the books out easy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and load you up, and they escort you to the door, and they thank you very much. On your way, Lawrence does finish Dracula right as it's time to go, which is perfect timing. very happy about it. And you guys get to
Yeah.
back to the Astor House.
Go and escort
Settled.
Florence back.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Back to the hotel, and it's a little after midnight. Everyone's able to go to sleep. I do need Ina make me a spot hidden check.
Oh, good. Spot hidden extreme
Okay,
success.
you don't need to
I
make
just
the
have a
list.
Florence
thought.
doesn't escape. Florence
Yeah,
doesn't escape.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
So, Mina, it's like, yeah, pretty early. A lot of people are still doing biphasic sleep. So, not completely, but you know, Mina probably would since she, affluent. And you wake up because you notice as you're like rolling over, kind of half awake, Florence isn't at the.
What? Straight up like awake, bolt awake.
Yeah, be able to do that. And because you're extreme, there's no question. It's not out of the room. He's at the window. There's kind of like probably like a little desk at the window, and she's sitting on the desk. And
Okay.
just staring out the window in the direction. Or it is.
So Mina, after calming down a little bit, because she's still in the room, thank God, she's gonna pull out the little chair for the desk and sit on it so she's not at like a high level and she's trying to get, and she's gonna very gently like put her hand on Florence's arm. Florence?
Wrong word. R1D100. Boom. She steps out of it. But you do see, with your extreme spot hidden check, there's kind of a glaze over her eye. And because there's some moonlight coming in, as a half moon gibbous Xing, there is a tint of color to the being an artist, you notice these little things.
What color?
What color? That's a great question. It's like a it's like a slight reddish tint. Almost looks like bloodshot eyes for a second, but then when she snaps out of it, it's
Okay, and Mina is gonna just like reach up and just like.
Miss Thornton.
Are you all right?
Yes. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. And she's trying, trying not to stress the kid. She's trying to keep it calm.
I
Was
didn't mean to get out of bed. I didn't mean.
No, I woke up myself. Don't worry. But was it the dream? Was it the mine?
I think so.
Do you remember anything?
Megan, I check. Is it a tunnel? Digging. That's all I care about.
And she's gonna just look her over
deeper
for
in
any.
that tunnel.
She's gonna look her over for any injuries that she might have
Probably
got from
has a
like
couple-
clambering.
Couple bruises, because you imagine she probably, without her braces on, she can walk a little bit with her leg braces. The chair is
Yeah.
easier, but you probably should put her in the braces for the train travel tomorrow, so that we get a little exercise in. But yeah, she's got a couple bruises. She probably sleep. It's like she slept walked here, all walked.
Okay.
She did not seem aware that she was here.
Yeah. Mia's just gonna be like, doing the mum thing, gently like rubbing her back and making sure she's not stressed out. Would you like a nice cup of milk before we go back to sleep?
There's a look on her face that clearly says she does not want to be a bother or a trouble, because she doesn't want to seem like too much of a hassle to adopt. But there's also a look of like, that sounds really nice. She's like, only if want some Miss Staunton dirty,
You do that all the time. I could be dying of thirst to my mother-in-law, and I'm like, I'll have a drink if you're having one. But Mina is gonna put on like a big smile and say, I was going to have one anyway. It always helps me fall back to sleep. Right. And I'm gonna help her down like onto the chair,
Yeah.
and then we'll go downstairs and try and get ourselves some hot milk.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably put her in the brace to
Brace.
go down the stairs, because usually Bucky's been kind of going. At least imagine the chair's downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But she'll slowly get down the stairs and sit, and she'll have her little embroidery with her. She'll be working on something while you go.
And I'm just like always like making sure she's not fucking wandering off.
Yeah. To be fair, she doesn't move particularly quietly. So she's got her little needlework. She seems to be distracting herself with that while you get a little saucepan out. Get it all up. There's even a little
Mental
honey you
note.
can add to it if you want.
Yeah. Mentally noting, I have to keep this kid distracted at all times, otherwise we will lose her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all. You both have a nice, sweet, warm cup of milk, and back up the stairs, and she falls asleep. She does not get up again. A little toss
Gonna
and
take
turn to
Mina,
fall asleep,
I think.
but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take Mina a little bit longer to fall asleep because she's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you did not notice her get up.
yeah,
Even with your extreme, she was already at the window awake.
scary.
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah. Since it was a little scary, actually. Maybe just a little baby Santa. Little baby one. 1 point.
Okay.
Just a baby scare.
Just a little.
Just
a
the red
little.
glaze. It was weird. Well,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
that's all been like, I think Mina keeps a little journal.
They
And especially
snapped
since
Lulu
this-
out at more of a distance. They saw the resin glaze, but they weren't able to get his extreme.
Yeah, so all of this shit's going in Mina's little journal, especially
Absolutely.
since all this has started happening.
Uh-huh.
She's been keeping a little like weird shit journal.
Yeah, that's understandable. And everyone wakes up the next morning, no problems. Ah, what a nice restful sleep everyone but Mina had.
Jones gets up early
Wonderful, easily
to
done.
find like a carpenter or something to make a travel case crystal.
There are carpenters, multiple carpenters in town. Some would be more carpentry oriented, like cabinets and boxes and things, coffins.
Yes, no, I need something portable, but with not padding or something. It's a very fragile object that we're transporting.
Okay, sir. How big?
It is. How big is it again? It's like
size of a football.
two.
It's like...
Size of a football. Okay, she's like, oh, yay.
Right. You need. When did you need this guy?
Well, within the next few hours, we do have an important train to catch. I'm willing to pay extra for a rush job.
Well, I'll tell you what. You need it padded.
I need something that ensures that this will not fall and break.
Well, I can make a box, like a case for you, sir. But padding's not really my thing, let alone a padded box. However, we do.
Yes.
There's Coffin Maker across the street.
Oh,
You go
grab some
get
lining.
him. I can start getting some measurements down and some wood cut if you go get him, and he could probably do the lining for it.
Oh, day is coming up boxes, and I love it. Let me go and check with them.
Excellent. You go down the street a couple. You see there is a really old guy, long beard on a front porch rocking chair, sitting with a
Hello.
cup of coffee. Howdy.
Good day.
Is it?
I am Mr. Edison Ulysses Jones, Esquire. I was
Mortimer.
directed here. Pardon, please repeat yourself, sir.
Name's Mortimer.
Mortimer, a pleasure to meet you.
Is it?
I was directed here by the proprietor of the carpentry shop down there. making a travel case for something fragile that is yay. I need something that can line the inside to avoid any breakage or further damage to the object.
When you need this,
Within the next few hours, and yes, I realize it is a short turnaround, but I'm willing to pay extra to ensure the safety of the subject.
My clients have nothing but time as they're all dead. But in this
Yes.
case, I suppose I could get a move.
Well, thank you, Mortimer. I very much appreciate that.
How much?
How much?
Okay.
That's an excellent question. How much do you usually charge for, say, I don't know, a coffin for a baby or something?
So, a few dollars. If you're one of the nicer families and you want to line baby coffins, $5.
When you say nicer, do you mean more financially stable or kind and upstanding?
Higher quality materials.
I see. Yes, I would
Actual
like the
padding,
highest
not just a
quality of
pine
material
box.
available. No, not just a pine box. I need the padding. So $5, I would think, would be fair.
Need it before your train.
Yes, the carpenter's already at work on the case, and the train leaves at 11 o'clock. I should hope to be
Just
on
need
board by
that.
11:45 at the latest.
Right there. Okay, $5 for the padding. I'll get my material silk. Got some
Very good.
silk. Any color preference or just I have?
Whatever you have is fine. Color is unimportant. Although nothing gaudy. You don't happen to know if there's any other shops in town that might sell oddities and trinkets, do you? Other
There's,
collectible items?
Sure. General store. If you're looking for trinkets, though,
Yes.
trails off.
Specifically, geological oddities.
Well, School of Mines has biological oddities.
Do they sell any of their findings?
Usually not. Occasionally we. Sometimes peddlers come selling things found in them.
Oh, well, in that case, perhaps I shall have luck while I wait for the job to be completed. Here is half of the money in advance. And he gives him $3.
Oh, $3, okay.
Yeah.
Sir, you. And he gets up and you hear all these popping and creaking of joints as he
Yes.
gets up
Yes, I hear this. You're very old? Good.
and goes, shuffles inside, comes out. It looks kind of. It's not patchwork, but it's definitely like a remnant of some type of silk and some down. Gotten up and shuffles down the street toward the carpenter.
Ah, yes, excellent. Thank you, Mortimer. I will
Okay.
leave you to your work.
Staples to tack.
I'll leave him to that. And then he's going to go down to the mines. He's looking for any other similar crystals or things that have been discovered in the
School of
area.
Mines.
Yes, not the Colorado School of Mines across the street.
Yes. Colorado School of Mines. Are you able to go to that? I will believe
I
you
went into
there.
that one. I couldn't get an answer out of anybody.
You're able to go
Sorry.
there. No problems. Does anyone else wake up early or do anything? Breakfast.
Yes. I would like to
Yes.
wake up early and go to the gym to exercise again.
Oh my gosh, you go to the gym and you're not the only people there.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that's
What?
so crazy. I know. You're two businessmen on a business trip.
I'm going to join them and work out with them.
Yeah,
Just as a friendly kind of.
they welcome it, but they also invite in you because you made a very good.
Yeah, we're
last
we're
time.
like this.
Yeah. So they go, Mr. Hawks, a
Oh,
word
yeah.
with you if you may put a few between sets.
Yeah.
James is some pull-ups, and Ashley, he's got his eye on the sun. He'll talk with you. Found word that one of the people you've been traveling with, working for dubious man, Othniel Marsh. It's Mr. Edison Jones. Might be acquainted, the odd one.
Mm-hmm.
One who really likes boxes, I think.
I believe, yes, he has a fascination for boxes.
Oh, he doesn't seem the type to break it in, but our hotel room was gone through while we were at dinner last. I'm thinking he might not be the only working. Now, we did send a telegram to Cope yesterday. We got a response. And he would be happy to have you as our inside guy. To keep an eye on this Jones, and whenever he finds out, report to us, and we'll cut you in on it.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Are you sure it could have been one of the? I mean, I'll be honest.
Who else would go through?
Mr. Jones. I don't know. Maybe
Do you think
just
he would
an
be the type to enter and
opportunist.
search a room?
Oh, absolutely not. I think he would literally go up to the door and knock.
Doesn't he have that henchman, August?
August.
I think he would.
You know, no. August is too honest. He would.
I did get those vibes. So there's
Yeah,
somebody
he would-
else in cahoots.
Huh.
Or at least,
you sure it
at
wasn't a
least with
local,
Marsh.
opportunistic local? Maybe
I don't think so.
new people coming in. No.
No.
Was
'cause
anything else taken?
Usually, if the locals go through and they take something valuable. This was just
Huh.
a toss. As if they were looking for
Right.
something. They'd gone through some very confidential papers.
Oh, and nothing was missing.
Nothing was missing.
Well, I guess they didn't find what they were looking for, or whatever it was. Huh.
Now,
All right. Well.
we do know that one of Marsh's what is the word? Givers of information. This is Lindy not remembering the word. Informants. One of Marsh's informants was Professor Lakes, who's gone missing. I worked here at the School of Mines. We did manage to see that he has not been in touch with Marsh recently. Did have some potential areas he was going to look at, sites maybe. We sent those along to that information along to Cope, but yeah, there's somebody out here who's going through things. You might want to keep a close eye on your stuff. Jones, it's someone else.
Thank
but
you
if
for letting me
you
know.
could keep an eye on Mr. Jones, because he has been in frequent communication. Find out anything interesting, or it might lead to some exciting discoveries, let us know. Lay it to Cope and join on the finder's fee.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep my ears open.
Great working with Fox.
It's good working with you too, and working out with you.
Of course, and there's like a a good bro
Yeah,
ship
yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
As you guys have a great workout. You find out some information. So you built a nice
Wonderful.
little rapport earlier. Does anyone else have anything they wish to do?
Mina is late up. Mina and Florence were late up.
Yeah, you guys. Mina and Florence sleep in a bit.
All right, Lindy, I have something.
Yes. Please.
So, August last night had something that was a little bit of a revelation to him. Okay?
Yes.
He had about two men who were in
Yes.
love
Yes.
and called each other treasure and beloved.
Yes.
And he was asked to go and talk to these two men, who he
Yes.
also believes are relatively violent henchmen,
Yes.
and persuade them to do something. So
Yes.
he wants to go and find a barber to get cleaned up and tidied up.
Uh-huh. There is a barber. There's multiple barbers in town. That is not a problem.
He's done, the basics while he's been in the general.
Yes.
He's got his own little
You were
shave
able to
kit.
get
He
a
helps out
fresh,
Jones when
clean
needed
cut here.
with bathing stuff. But obviously, Jones has alopecia, so he doesn't have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Whereas August has a bit more hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what he would like to do, is go and find a barber. And I guess while he's kind of out and about, he'll do his normal kind of August things of saying, hello to people, talking with them. He'll pick up a newspaper to give to Jones and the others later.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
You
Is
notice
there
that Jones
like
is not
any...
in his room when you get up.
Yeah, no, that's a shock and a horror. And August does do a little lap to look for him. But then finds a little neat note card that says, I have gone out, I'll be back precisely at this time, blah, 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 blah. Because that's the way Jones would be. So, and there's probably like a little list of things to do that he'll kind of tuck away and do. But, Lindy, in town, when he's out and about, when he goes and finds the barber, And so is word spreading about one of the children coming back? Is there anything new that's happened overnight?
Give me a listen check to hear the hot
Okay.
goss around.
Listen. Where's that L? There we go. I know how the alphabet works.
Extreme
Extreme
success.
success.
So most people are talking about Lulu Coors having gone missing, but been found by a group of people. You guys, basically the town's talking about y'all, and the fact that she went missing. That's the biggest gossip around town. There's also a few things like, oh, Miss Juniper had her baby. Concerned because of all the children going missing. Oh, did you hear the? Are you excited about the sermon on Sunday? Got a new traveling pastor in town. A couple things. You would have heard also with your extreme success about a salesman who just went through, selling knickknacks, oddities, and eccentric delights. Yeah.
Okay, so I think August makes a mental note to ask Bucky what he's planning to do on Sundays. Because a pastor traveling through sounds a lot like the con that Bucky talked to him
That
about.
does sound a lot like the con.
And he has
It's
this,
not
this
just something
like,
that happened all the
pang
time.
of fear inside of him that Bucky's like backsliding towards that life when he seems to be expressing he didn't want to be in that life anymore. And also they have plans on Sunday and things to do. So a little bit of a fearful pang that maybe his friend has decided, yeah, I'm done with this adventure we're all on. I'm gonna go back to this life because it's working out.
So sweet.
Also, final thing, any notices that have been posted up, missing children type flyers, August's gonna collect some of those because in his head, they're gonna follow Florence or, take her lead. They're gonna find the children, and he wants to know which child is meant to be coming back to this town as much as he can.
Right.
Having done, a fair amount of research around that.
You'll be
first
able
at the
to
train
get a
station
list
and
of
on the way back.
names.
Yeah, Lenny, I
children
don't
who've
need
been
a list
missing.
of names. I
Yeah,
just
but August
Yeah.
will. Yeah, you'll be able to get a list.
Cool.
of names.
But that's his preparations for that part of the day. He's trying to get organized because once we get the children, what is our plan? They're gonna be upset, they're gonna be confused. Look at how Lulu was. It's gonna be a whole mess. So he's already thinking, well, what's our next step? Getting the children will be great, but what's our next step? They're gonna need care and that kind of thing. And then with that all done, he'll stop in the chemist's in the pharmacy. And he'll just get a few more things for the first aid kit that he has.
Yeah.
Maybe some feverfew tea blend or whatever's recommended for
Absolutely.
fevers. And that kind of thing. And then maybe a dime's worth of candy to give to Florence when he gets back. 'Cause,
Easily enough done.
Florence needs reading fuel.
This is very
Um,
true. Very
And
true
that's
indeed.
that. As he's passing past, I guess, the general store, or similar, is there anything that's kind of advertised as on special today?
As you're going through the general
or
store,
new in, or
train comes in today. No, it'll probably be expected to.
okay, awesome, noted. Oh yeah, that's right. The train is today. The train we're definitely not making because we're doing other things. Cool. So yeah, once that's all done, he'll kind of go back to the, I guess the inn, to the hotel, just to check in with everyone else. Before he'll then probably head off to try and find the two people. I guess he's gonna go to their hotel and sit in the lobby and wait for them to turn up. I don't know what other plan.
No problem. That's not a problem at all. So.
Oh, question. Did Bucky ever mention the name of the woman that runs that hotel in the explanation?
Oh, 100% he would have said, yeah.
Okay.
He would have said the hotel it is and the name of the lady.
Okay, cool.
With a bit of fondness of oh, they're good and they're nice.
They're nice. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Wonderful.
All right, because he knows there's a woman who's in leadership there, he'll get some flowers or something along those lines. It's just like a token of, hey, ma'am, I'm going to be loitering here. Have these. And he'll probably say they came from Bucky just because he doesn't want anything weird coming his way about it.
Sure.
Just say, I'm a friend of Mr. Boone's. He said you were really helpful the other day. Here's a token. I hope they make your day better.
Sure.
Let
Not
me
a
sit in
problem.
your lobby. Wait.
You will sit in the same parlor that Bucky sat in, and you are also brought a plate of cookies. Fresh baked, because it's the morning.
August devours. As
They're
a man
really good.
who
They've
has
got, like,
had
walnuts in
all
there.
of his meals interrupted for the last several months of his life,
Yeah.
can devour, knowing that he won't be interrupted here.
It's a blessing. It really is. You have an uninterrupted meal of cookies. Breakfast of
Jones
champions.
bursts
really.
into the lobby. No, just kidding. Put that down.
So, we'll have Ryan. Ryan, you come back to the hotel having gleaned your information. It's time to clean up before breakfast.
Yep.
Edison, you look around for knickknacks and things. You
Yes.
find a few, but it's not what you're looking for. I will give you this for free, though. You did hear that there was a traveling salesman who just came through who was selling the type of paraphernalia you're looking for.
I should look for the salesman. Where would I find them?
He apparently left on the last train headed west.
Oh,
On Wednesday.
we will cross paths again, although that seems like a far-fetched coincidence. I shall return to my hotel.
Yep.
Well, actually, I should go and check and see if the case is done.
The
You know.
case will be finished because you asked for a rush job. They were able to whip it together in about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I give them a little bit extra. I think, yeah. So if I'm paying like 5 to the coffin maker,
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying another to the carpenter another few. I think it's
Yeah,
like
like
10
four.
split between them or something
Probably
like
about
that.
10 split
Like it's a
between,
lot
yeah.
of money.
But it's done fast and it is done well.
It's got a little handle on it.
It's got a little handle. It's got a little hinge.
crystal briefcase.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Got it.
And
I'm
it's
thrilled.
not shaped like a baby coffin because you went to ask the carpenter for the build.
Tactful.
Yes, it's like a nice wooden briefcase with interesting dimensions.
Yes, this is perfect. It was shaped like a baby coffin. It might remind all of the people here about the missing children. Well, thank you both.
Yeah.
And he turns and leaves.
You know, if you had asked the coffin maker to do it, he would have made it just basically a small baby coffin.
Yeah, he's kind of a creepy dude, but I kind of love him. Mortimer, come on.
Mortimer, the old coot. Anyways, you get back for breakfast, and August, you are sitting in the lobby, like the adjacent parlor to the front desk, and you see the two henchmen, the businessmen on a business trip, enter. They've got towels around them. Looks like they just did a workout at the university.
August will stand up, straighten his jacket, clear his throat, and he'll kind of walk towards them, and he'll offer out a hand, and he'll introduce himself as August Hope, and say he's an associate of Mr. Jones, because that's the truth.
Oh, yes,
and he's been told
yes.
he's telling the truth.
We met somewhat briefly in passing on the train. Nice to meet
And
you
that's
formally.
right. Yes, it's nice to not be on the train no more. How are you finding town?
Oh, quite lovely, quite lovely. The School of Mines is particularly nice.
Oh, I've not had the pleasure of going yet, but I heard a lot about it.
Excellent
Is,
gymnasium.
I'd heard that. I not had much chance to do that kind of thing. I had a busy day riding around yesterday. That was I suppose, my work for the day. And this is going to sound mighty strange, gentlemen, but I'm just going to cut to the chase. There's a lot of children gone missing, and I don't know if you heard, but last night we managed to find one of them.
I
Seems
see.
like
Congratulations.
Seems like local towns, all the children have been going missing, wandering out into the wilderness towards who knows what. It's getting to the point there's no children anywhere. But we found a lead, and that's what we've been working on, and that's what we're doing. And, well, I'll be honest with you, it's bigger than us, and we need help. And I saw you on the train, and I heard a bit about you both. I know that you're working with the School of Mines, and well, honestly, I'm here metaphorically, he remembers a wonderful word that Edison Jones taught him, cap in hand, since I'm not wearing a hat currently, to ask you to help. I need people who can travel. I need strong people.
Well, we do have business that needs tending to, but should we find anything about these missing children, we will let you know.
Well, that's the thing is, I don't think we need information right now about it. What we need is people to come and help us. And, we're running out of time. Children can only last so long out in the wilderness. And between us, and he is now reaching for his best Bucky Boone instinct. He's going to lie about it. A lot of these children come from wealthy families, and there's a lot of money behind getting them back. And we're not in it for the money. And he's basically saying, look, if there's a reward, you can have it, and I'm going to imply to you there is a reward. He has no idea one way or the other, but I imagine there have been a few flyers which do have a reward on.
Yes, certainly.
So.
Because you're doing a little fib, I'll allow a fast talk, but you also had some truth in there, so if you want fast talk or persuade, I will take one of those two.
It's about 5 points difference between the two. This is not August's strong suit. So I'm going to go with persuade because it is mostly the truth, and he is angling on knowing the truth. You know what? Can I push it?
You would need a 5, but you most certainly may.
I will take a shot in the dark and push it.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. It's worse.
Yeah.
Now they're really suspicious of you and Mr. Jones. Is how this plays out.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to think that maybe you guys are behind the children going missing.
And now we're here for grown men.
Oh gosh. Well, as Mr. Indican says, his arm's still in a sling. As you can see, we're not the most able-bodied right now, but we'll keep that in mind. And should you need a bit of a rally, if you come down to knowing where the children exactly are at, maybe we'll come assist. But they definitely seem a bit more guarded than when you started this conversation.
Well, I appreciate you hearing me out.
Of course,
And,
Mr. Hope.
This conversation has been a pleasure and a treasure. I'll see y'all later.
All right. And then they that's between each other's just a little more suspicious about things. And they'll go up to their rooms to get cleaned up to make the train. You go back to the hotel, and everyone meets back up at the hotel. Mina and Florence probably coming in last because you guys slept in a bit more.
August is very, the reason he said that is he's just, annoyed that they wouldn't help. He's like, who wouldn't help? I offered you money, and it's a good thing to do. It doesn't make sense. So he sunk, and he took a little side swipe, and then he's gone.
Yeah, now they're just super sus of you guys, of you two.
August Jones, you catty bitch. She loves drama. August, I just called her August Jones. I called him August Jones. Congratulations.
You did, yeah.
Been adopted.
Yep.
Been adopted. Wow, so many adoptions.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
About.
Back at the hotel.
No problems. Yeah, everyone's back at the hotel. It's breakfast. Just in Jones's little case, a little plush padded wooden case. It's not stained. It's barely sanded, but it is put together and it is well made.
It's functional. That's the most
functional.
important part.
Yes, it's a functional box.
It's a good one, and it's new. Look, everyone, new box.
Very impressive, Mr.
Box.
Jones.
Thank you very much, Florence.
Very good.
Yes, I built it for our artifact that we recovered from our last train journey, the fragile one. So this way, don't have to worry about getting scratched.
Personally, I thought it was fine in Miss Staunton's bag, but okay.
Thought it was fine before it was scratched, but okay.
I didn't scratch it.
No, you certainly did not, and I would never accuse you of such. Well, we do have a train to catch. We are westward bound, I do believe.
Do we have
Indeed.
time for a cup of coffee?
You do have time for a cup of coffee.
Mina's
All right.
just like, I think she's just like skip breakfast and she's
yeah,
just
Mina
having a big
looks a
cup of
little
coffee.
sleep deprived.
Just tired.
Hmm.
Well put together, but tired.
hmm
Yeah, it's like my box.
And
Well
Kitty,
put together.
when you come down for breakfast, when you sit, Florence will like be trying to catch your attention as during breakfast or probably afterwards when everyone's having like tea and coffee. Or warm milk.
Who's that at? Sorry?
Kitty.
I missed that. Okay.
Oh,
Kitty.
I'm sorry, I missed that too. I missed
Yeah.
the name. She's trying to
Yeah.
get my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think Kitty is like eating, but she's also got a piece of paper because I'm trying to very crudely, or as non-crudely as possible, Kitty is trying to kind of map where they are, where she thinks they're going, so that she can essentially, she wants to kind of start drawing a kind of like, this is where we're heading.
Like a potential trajectory, yeah.
Kind of. I mean, she's not a map maker, so I don't know. But whether or not, knowing where they are and like,
It's like
what she can see in the
where she
distance.
started, where we found her, and just keep the line going.
Well, yeah, sort of, but yeah, but we need to know that when we sort of head west. Anyway, she's drawing a map. Carrying on. You okay?
Miss Cartwright, I have something for you, and she'll slide across a handkerchief that Mina bought everyone a type of handkerchief. And this one has a little chipmunk with a yellow bonnet embroidered on it.
Oh, it's adorable. Thank you very much.
How'd you like it? And it has your initials, Casey.
Excellent. She will. Where would a lady put their handkerchief? Is it up the sleeve? It used to be up the sleeve.
Usually
I don't
the
know.
sleeve, yeah.
Up the sleeve. Thank you very much, Florence. I'll treasure that.
She looks pretty happy, and then when August comes back, she goes, "Oh, Mr. Hope, I have one for you too." And she'll pull it out, and this one is it's got AH, your initials on it, and it's got a little yellow bumblebee, and those little black stripes, and the bumblebee has is like on a yellow, like a flower, like a daisy.
Well, that's mighty nice, Florence. I don't know when you had the time. And he kind of came in and he basically stomped in. And now he's had to like halt his mood really rapidly. And he'll pull the little bag and it's little, I guess it's like a brown paper bag of candy out. Well, I got you something too. Ain't anywhere near as nice, but you enjoy this. Maybe after breakfast. I don't want Miss Staunton telling me I'm feeding you stuff I shouldn't be.
Thank you, Mr. Hope.
I don't know what your favorite kind is, so I got a little bit of a few things that I thought you'd like.
Wow. She looks in and there's,
But it's like boiled candy in there. There's maybe like a licorice or
taffy,
something similar.
licorice, yeah.
Yeah.
Little penny candies.
And then he'll kind of turn his back on her slightly and look towards the group. And the rage returns. He's like, there just ain't no good people in this world anymore. And like pan comes down on the breakfast table.
You all right, August?
And imagine he's like scrunched that handkerchief and then he realizes what he's done. He lays it down and says, I went to talk to those two men and there's no reasoning with them. They ain't good people. There's children out there. What does it take to persuade somebody to do the right thing?
Money, usually.
I tried that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so maybe
What
you
did
should
you
breathe.
ask them?
I'm sorry. There was a lot of voices all at once. What was
Sorry.
that?
I was just wondering what you actually asked them.
Well, I implored them and then I asked them pretty nicely to help us out, that we needed a couple of fellas to help us come get the children back, that we knew where they was, or we had a good idea, and we just needed people. I told them there'd be rewards because half the kids is from rich families.
And they just, kindly refused?
You get
Well,
the
they
feeling they
said
did
they-
not believe you?
They said if they heard any information, they'd let me know. And then after that, they said they weren't really, able to help. But who knows? Maybe. They gave me the runaround. I was perfectly straight with them. Cap in hand, hand on heart, all the rest of it. I put it to them straight. I asked them man to man.
Well, some people respond well to straightforwardness and some don't. Perhaps you came on too strong.
Maybe they weren't ready for your honesty.
Perhaps. I have often found that people are not ready for honesty.
Mm. And, I mean, they already have a kind of job they're doing around here, so...
Their job is following us, but I couldn't tell them that their job would be a lot easier if they just came with us.
We could lead them to the place where the children are.
We could tell them that that's the case.
Oh, we are going into the woods. Just be very obvious about it.
Honestly, I just don't think we should have anything to do with them. There ain't nothing good coming of it.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Ryan, you've worked out around them. What do you think?
I mean, they seem pretty decent folk from what I talked to them. They're definitely working for, what's his name? Cope. They're definitely
Yes.
working for Cope. They're feeding information to Cope. And I've discovered where the information from Marsh's office went. They sent it
Really?
to Cope. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, they know someone went through their room, and they suspect someone in here. did it.
It's ridiculous. Nobody here would do something like that.
Funny enough, Mr. Jones, they think you did it.
Me? That's laughable.
Always the ones you most suspect.
So,
Poor
yeah.
August. He's your henchman.
Oh, by the way, August, they think you might have done it as well. But
Well,
they
they're
just
lucky I
can't-
don't.
casting aspersions.
They think
Yeah.
they think one of us did it.
Well, we have
I'm gonna
another
be
problem
honest
now,
Well,
don't
not
you
you,
see?
Ryan.
There's somebody breaking and entering into hotel
Not me.
rooms.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
gonna be
mean-
real honest with everybody here. Since this morning has been a whole lot of honesty not getting me nowhere, I'm gonna continue anyway. Professor Marsh is a grown-up.
Yes.
He
mhm.
can find himself. I want the children back, and that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Professor Lakes.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yes.
his name is.
They all
The
have
fella I've
bodies of
never
water.
met.
Yes.
Kind of agree. Children are going missing, and that's a bit more concerning than one older man.
Does seem more urgent, does it not?
Well, I don't think one precludes the other. If our
Mhm.
hypothesis is correct, wherever the children are headed is where Arthur went missing.
True.
Then we
We
prioritize
may
the
be
children and maybe find an old man.
In a confluence of paths.
I suspect whatever is at the heart of problems we faced along our journey is where Arthur is.
I agree.
That is a good hypothesis, but I also sympathize with August. I believe that we should ensure that someone is rescuing these children.
Of course, nothing breaks my heart more than the thought of these poor children lost and alone, or down God knows where in whatever God knows mine.
And
Don't
Just awful.
get me wrong.
Poor Florence living the rest of her life feeling this pull out to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we can't have that.
And he says that
I
like
don't-
a little bit quieter because up until this point he's been yelling.
I would go as far to wager that if these children are digging somewhere, the work conditions are terrible. Nobody's regulating it. There's no oversight.
we're actually starting to regulate child labor here in the 1880s. It's
Yes.
insane.
Which is sensible.
I mean, if nothing else, like, how are they even eating? Are they feeding themselves? Like, when we found
Right.
little Lulu, she was not in her right mind at all. So,
Yes,
And
yes. I am worried about their caretaking.
We started
I don't
this
want to
trip
deny
thinking-
children the right to work.
We started this trip thinking we were doing one thing, but we found ourselves in something bigger. And I
Dinosaurs.
reckon Lake, wherever he is, whoever he is, if he's decent enough that somebody will send us after him, then he'd be decent enough to understand that we go after the children first.
Agree with that.
And if he's not, then he can stay last. And August's gonna
Nice.
sit down now, having run out of steam, and pour himself like some tea from the cup, from the pot on the table, or coffee, or whatever it is.
There'll be
that's
pots of
I-
both.
Lean over and pat him on the shoulder, trying to comfort.
Oh, don't say
Yeah.
there. Say there to him.
No,
No,
Kitty,
I
no.
don't need to. It's I'm sure
There,
Mr.
there,
August
August.
understands that.
I'll do it.
Okay.
There. I would like to, and I know how frustrating it can be to talk in circles. I would like to once more compile what we know and how we may move forward from this. But I wish to do so efficiently because we do have a train to catch. Wait, are we on the train yet? Where are we?
No, you're at like it's like
We're still at the
brunch time.
hotel.
You're still at the hotel.
Yes.
Your
brunch.
train will leave in
He's saying all this out loud.
probably an hour. Yeah.
We've got an hour.
Wait,
All right. So, we believe that whatever is attracting these children to this point, and Kitty, how is your map coming along, Miss Cartwright?
I mean, I'm no map maker, but I'm
No, you're not.
trying. I'm doing
You're a
my
geologist.
best. Yeah, I mean, I have some skills with that, with understanding how to navigate and things. I know that last night was a little different, but we know the direction that Florence is feeling here, and I'll just try and keep asking her as we travel westward the directions and see if I can figure out the pinpoint of where they're heading.
Yeah. Even if you give it maybe a little bit of array, so sort of margin for error. Are there any notable landmarks along those lines? Caves, mining quarries?
Not along the line that we traveled the other day. I'm hoping that once we start heading west, I'll get a bit more of an idea of how those lines cross over. But until we start heading westward on the train, I'm not sure I'm going to get any more. There didn't seem to be anything significant along the travels to get Lulu. I mean,
no,
maybe
but we
there
are
was a
looking
mine
further
up.
ahead. Yes. Well, that is the key then. Whether we want to immediately look for these children or not, taking the train westward will get us closer to our intended goal.
Yeah, and we'll find out more information because it sounds like they disappear from various destinations on the way. I suppose the only thing to consider is, are we going all the way to the springs, or did we want to get off early, not where Mr. Lakes was, but where some of the children are? That would be a decision to make before.
We should see whether or not there are any scheduled stops. And if we are scheduled to stop at one of those other towns, just a brief conversation could give us more information as to, well, did they head in the same direction? And then we can get some more points of origin, maybe narrow down our search.
Sounds like a good idea.
But I think that the springs, for marsh and for lakes, is our final destination.
Yes.
Water.
Makes sense.
Well, I don't know about final destination, but it's the destination we know about.
Yes. Good. Then we are in agreement. Is there anything else we wish to discuss? I feel like the six of us have not been together for some time.
there's one thing, and Mina's going to say it with like her voice lowered and making sure that she's saying this.
Why
on
are you
Florence's-
whispering?
A little bit of tact, please, Mr. Jones. Florence had a episode last night. She got
Did
out
she
of
say?
bed and she was sat by the window.
Oh,
Okay.
The
that's
yearning.
concerning.
When I tried to rouse her from this dazed state, her eyes were glazed over, but with a red tint. It was quite disturbing to see.
Interesting. She was looking in the same direction as usual.
Yes. She said she didn't remember much but a tunnel and digging.
Here's the 13th. I'm just thinking in terms of a monthly lunar calendar where this puts us. Let me think right now about the time of month it is and whether or not that has any significance.
Miss Staunton, did she seem feverish in any kind of way while Lindy looks at her lunar calendar for
Yes,
the
the
year
last full moon
1883?
was the 23rd of the last month, so you're
Moving
a
toward
week
another full
away.
moon.
Yeah, you're moving towards another full moon.
It's waxing gibbous.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't feverish. She was confused and a little sluggish, but pretty much returned back to her
1
normal
second.
self.
It's almost like the children are being called so they can arrive there in time for the full moon.
Oh, maybe getting stronger. I mean,
Well, yes, they're getting stronger. They're growing, eating
And the
food
call.
and
There we go.
exercise and sleep. Oh, the call getting stronger. Yes, that
call
too.
getting stronger. Yes, the
Yes,
call
perhaps
to
it
going-
increases as the moon waxes.
Like the yearning for the mind's groans, you know?
Well,
Yes.
I mention this only because she managed to get out of bed without me noticing, and I was right next to her.
That's remarkable.
So I would just say it may be perhaps that we're all a little more vigilant at nighttime.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to be.
I wonder. This sounds awful to say, but I wonder if maybe tying a little string around her wrist and to yours or something, so that if she moves, you at least get woken. Not
Be a
tying her down to the
nightgown.
bed or anything, but something.
Little
We put a
tripwire.
bell on the farm cat.
Yes, we should get
Good idea.
Florence a collar, I think.
If she were to get off the train, especially if she was to try and get off the train, if the train was traveling during the night,
Wasn't
Good
worth
point.
thinking
Yeah,
about.
We
No.
wouldn't let
Can't
that
happen.
happen.
well, maybe we need to I don't know, maybe we need to even not all sleep at the same time.
Sounds
But like
a
set
plan.
watch?
Sort of,
Probably
maybe.
some sort of dungeoneering adventuring party?
I don't know. I've never delved in a dungeon.
Fantasy books. Oh, never.
Maybe
in
we
King
also,
Arthur tales, he always sets
Maybe we also
understand.
just encourage Florence to tell us when she's feeling some kind of way, any kind of way. I mean, we're
she is in
also
some sort
busy
of
with
trance.
ourselves sometimes, and if she gets sick or anything, it's important we know sooner rather than later.
It is.
Well, I think you're right. We should set some sort of security watch for her safety. And
I just had a thought.
oh, good.
We don't know the effect that it has on these children the closer they get to where they need to go.
Yeah.
We sure we want to use Florence to do that?
I don't like the idea of using her at all as if she was some sort of hunting animal, but I wouldn't want to leave her here either. I don't think she's any safer here than she would be with us.
They'll just wander
Better the
around home.
dowsing rod, you know.
And I don't know if in a way we're getting closer by heading westward. I mean, the direction that Lulu was heading wasn't westward. It was
Not at
north
all.
or northwest at least. But so I think we could be the same distance or even further away for all we know.
But can we all agree right here, right now, that Florence goes no further than the town? She doesn't come to in the wild. If it goes beyond into the wild, she doesn't go with us.
Yeah.
She stays in the safety of the town.
I
We
can
may
agree with that,
need to
but,
ask, well, perhaps Kitty's father or something could
Yeah.
keep an eye on her and remain
I'm
in
quite
town.
happy with that.
Yes, somewhere where she's safe. I understand
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Definitely.
agreed.
They'll
Okay.
get us
With
close
someone we
enough.
trust.
Yes.
I
Archie's
think we are
sitting there
all
eating his
capable.
bacon and eggs across the table.
I think we're
Is he
all
hungover?
capable
Wasn't he
enough.
drinking loads?
He was drinking quite a bit. He's hitting the fatty meats pretty hard at breakfast.
See, I personally think we are all capable enough to find this place on our own.
To be honest, her ability to point in the right direction and me setting my compass to it is enough.
I agree.
We don't.
Yes.
I mean, we don't need her probably to say where it is. I would have thought when if we manage to stay on the path at least, we'll find the destination. The only thing is clearly there's tunnels and mines to worry about, but I'd hope we could navigate those. we'll
Certainly.
get to that tunnel when we get to it.
All right. Well, we should all make sure that we have all of our things. Mr. Boone?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, as much as it was annoying to have, of course, August so scorned by the two businessmen not on a business trip, it may be best we talk to him separately and figure this out.
If it's all the same, if you leave them to myself, I've built a rather good rapport with them. I think if I deal
Sounds
with
good.
them, it'll
I trust
be
you.
better.
I think you could do it, Mr. Hawks. You have a good connection with him.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you, as we collect our belongings, make sure you have everything accounted for. Apparently, there's someone breaking into hotel rooms. So we want to make sure that you have all of your possessions.
It'll break.
If it happened to these two gentlemen, it could happen to us.
It definitely could. Gentlemen, if we would like to take all the bags and everything, the ladies' bags,
Of course.
we can carry them to the station.
Oh, very good. August?
And what? And if everyone if all of the men are going over to get to the bags and the lady, is staying separate, Ryan will go. There's also one kind of scenario that I don't think we've acknowledged yet.
Should we talk to the other party members about this?
No, I think this is okay just for us for now. But I was just thinking, when we do find where the children have gone, what condition they could potentially be in.
Oh, whether they are alive or
Yes.
not. They might be
Yes,
dead.
it could be incredibly
Yeah.
distressing for everyone.
Yes, indeed. I was just talking about child funerals earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cheery.
Yeah, well, it's something we
Oh, it was
fix
not.
reality, right?
Yes.
If they're in
I
a
mean-
mine and they're mining and they're doing so, it's not the most, and they're
might
and
be-
the youngest are 3 years old, it's not the most pleasant. of
Safe and
experiences.
nurturing. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the distances some of them would have traveled as well to get there. I mean, little Lulu
Mhm.
was going to be walking for a long time, I imagine. It's a
Indeed.
reality that we may have to face. I agree, Mr.
I
Hawkins.
have another scenario that may be more troubling somehow.
Great.
Which
Let's
is,
hear it.
if this yearning can take control over these children, who's to say it can't control them into attacking us
Mhm.
or fighting back, resisting?
Yeah, that
And what we would do in a
great.
situation such as that. Personally, I'm just going to start killing kids. Just blasting. No, just kidding. I would never do that. But
Okay.
I've been
Uh,
thinking about some of this, and I figure we'll find what we find when we get there. But I've been
Yes.
thinking that we might need to look at maybe bringing a doctor along with us, and I got some supplies. But we also need to figure out if children is there, how we're getting everybody out.
true. Transportation
It's
is
all
another
well
issue.
finding them, but what we do then? I've been collecting flyers all over town, and he brings out like a wad of these little notes, and we got the names from the train station. It's a lot of children, and figuring out where they're going. That's going to be a whole situation.
Mhm.
Yes.
it
Well,
is.
but-
I
A challenge that we would be happy to undertake should it get that far. Having their safe return.
We'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll get
as
them home.
grim as
We'll
it
find
may
'em.
be as well, if what Mr. Hawks says is the reality and the conditions there have led to some of them not being alive, we may be able to transport the ones left back.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I agree we should look into transportation and make sure that whatever
Awfully.
we do, we have a safe route back.
It's awfully
I mean,
grim to talk
even-
about these things.
I mean, even to the point we just contact the local authorities. They have more resources than we do.
Yeah. Oh.
Even as simple as that. I mean, I think we've done a good thing here by telling the local authorities that we found a girl. in
Let
that
people do their
direction.
jobs. Yes.
Let people do their jobs. That's exactly it.
It's a good idea.
Don't have to do everything, but
Yeah.
we can do something.
Mhm.
My only concern, I agree, but what if when we get there, it ain't exactly Well, what if it's some other time?
Oh,
We've already gone through
Yeah,
that
that's
once.
Yeah, that'd be troubling. I
I'm
mean, I
not
imagine.
sure how we can plan for that.
No, I think we'll just
Precisely.
have to go with it and see what
Yeah.
happens. Maybe
Yeah.
Keep in
hopefully this
mind-
time it's a way better time.
Keep in mind, August, that of all the people on our planet, from every corner of the globe, out of all of them, we are the 6 people most suited to deal with a time crisis,
You know?
having gone through it once already.
Well, that's why I bring it up, forethought and preparedness, Mr. Jones. Just like
Yes,
you teach.
good.
If we don't at least consider it, then we ain't gonna have any thoughts in our head prepared for when it happens.
We must all
Sounds-
keep these things in mind. Good.
Sounds like a plan.
But I'm going to make sure none of my things are missing from my room.
Good idea. Good idea.
Right.
Well, I'll start picking up these and taking them to the train, and
I'll
he's gonna
help
start
you out.
picking up, yeah, the everyone's bags and as many bags as they can.
Jones passes by Kitty and Mina and says, I'm just going to get my things from the room. We were all just talking about the possibility of all the children being dead. And then he
God,
carries on.
I love
I've
Jones.
really got to stop involving Mr. Jones in these conversations. Oh God!
Sorry.
Oh God!
I'm
I
so
shouldn't
sorry.
have told him about the businessman.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
You see him making a beeline for the 2 business.
Yeah. I'm on to you.
Don't worry, Ryan Hawks is going to talk to you. You have a good rapport.
As
God
they're
damn it.
loading up stuff, August
Yes.
is
Taking your stuff to the
gonna
train
try and
station. Yeah.
very quickly talk to kind of Bucky, like just as they're doing stuff. It doesn't need to
Yeah,
be like
yeah.
Sure, you guys
Do
could be like
that.
loading stuff onto the train because it's not like there's no first class on this. It's just like a commuter train, kind of like back and forth. It's got deliveries, it's got people, it's got livestock, it's got everything. Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen with all of
mean-
this?
Oh, you mean with the children and the creepy stone and the businessman, like everything?
And like,
I think we're gonna get there and find out that either Lake's dead or behind it, and then likely also that the children aren't exactly all in a good condition. Maybe what Ryan says is true, you know. Maybe they are unfed in a bad way. I mean, mines ain't a place for minors, you know? As in that kind, not like normal kind. But I don't know. I feel like I feel we're getting out of our depth, but we've already been in that situation for quite a while now. But I don't think anybody else can help him but us, you know, August. I think our group is the only one that truly knows what may be going on here. At least we're getting close.
you're not thinking about getting out of the sea.
I mean, I'd love to just leave. But, can't do it.
Why not?
Because, I mean, maybe I'll do nothing of use and I'll be the same as if I wasn't here, but what if I do? What if I can make sure that we get out of this alive, you know? And if you'd have asked me this 2 days ago, and I'd have left in a moment. I mean, I just got $100 bill. I haven't yet broached that with the rest of them. I could take this and I could go and be paid more than I would find some old man, but maybe we keep that note safe, and if things get too bad, we leave. But with Florence, make sure she gets a good life.
They told me they got a traveling preacher coming in on Sunday, and
Wait,
I
where?
don't know. Here,
Here?
tomorrow.
Traveling preacher? Do you know the name?
Didn't get a name.
Okay. I'm sure it's fine.
And they had a salesman with trinkets and things. Just left town. I just thinking a whole lot about people today, and then them two
What do you-
fellas.
What do you want, August? I mean, you know, like, I'm worried about you, and what do you want? What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know what I want. I don't reckon I got no rights to wanting nothing.
Got all the rights in the world. You're a person.
Sure, I'm a person, but plenty of people in the world. I ain't done nothing that warrants wanting something. I ain't got nothing.
You
I
breathe.
suspect sometimes adding things to your life just gives you more things.
Maybe,
then-
but
Leads to wanting more things, and then you ain't paying attention to nothing. I reckon a few days ago I told you what I wanted. I wanted to prove to Mr. Jones I could do something and get myself one of them careers. But then you look at the world and you wonder, what's the point of that? Because then suddenly you're sat in an office filling in paperwork and children are missing and ain't nobody doing nothing about it because, well, it ain't my problem. There's other people to handle that. You know, one day you're just working in the post office, sending out people's mail. And next day the post office is gone, the mail's gone. Wonder what the point of that was.
Yeah, I can't exactly argue with that. You've gone through it, August, and I get it. And I can say that having a job is overrated, and after this, we should definitely continue not to have one together, maybe. But you should want things, you know? Wanting things and getting things is what makes life exciting. And sometimes it's the wanting of things and the not getting of them that makes it exciting, gives you something to work for. You're allowed to want things, August, and you deserve them. And don't let yourself say that to yourself too many times before I start setting you straight.
Mr. Jones is right that boxes are a wonderful thing, and he's kind of loading up a large piece of luggage. Problem is, ain't nobody figured out the dimensions needed for a box that'll fit life in it. Everything's
True
always
enough.
falling out and poking holes.
Well, August, you should never put yourself in a box.
I got stabbed by a dinosaur. I
You did.
reckon ain't nobody in the world apart from me can say that.
Nope. It's quite uniquely
Maybe
you.
some archaeologist fella tripped and fell in a museum, got himself impaled. Maybe he could say it.
You know, that's the start of a really good con. So we can probably think about that in the future. But, hey, just keep talking to me, okay? And we'll get through this. And maybe you can tell me what you want later. We can find a way of getting you it, you know?
I think I got one thing I want, and well, it ain't. I ain't sure it's a thing that a person could ask another person, but since you've been pressing, I want you to tell me if you're leaving. That's it.
I think he
You're
pauses.
going. I want to know.
Yeah, he pauses for a long moment, as if, like, calculating that a little bit. He nods. If I'm gonna leave, I'll tell you and I'll give you notice. That way, if you want to go and do a double act, we can. How does that sound? I think I've lost complete sound here. Oh no.
Oh no!
He didn't even tell you he was leaving.
I'm back. I left.
Oh.
I'm sorry, August. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed what you said. I'm so sorry.
Charlie was muted for me too.
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Alright.
Charlie suddenly went muted. So.
I'm muted. Okay, and one more thing, Bucky. I agree with you. We gotta make sure Florence has a good life. I ain't never met anybody like her.
No, they're extraordinary, and you know, they deserve a good life. Hopefully, we can get through this, locate some missing kids, and they're all alive, and that'll be perfect. Maybe also Lakes. We'll see. But at the very least, we need to make sure she's adopted by one of these other people.
I don't think the world's gonna be very kind to her, but I reckon if I ever met anybody that deserves to be leading, it's her, and she deserves to get to go wherever it is she wants to go, I think. And
I think right. She does.
since we
we can
started
make sure.
paying attention, it's up to us to take responsibility for that, I think.
Yeah, responsibility is a big word, but I mean, it definitely is something we should do. And we should try and help point it in the right direction for somebody to take responsibility. But, we can get
Bucky.
it that far.
You're lying to yourself if you think you ain't already been conned by that girl.
No, I'm sure it's fine. Look, I'm sure I'll figure it out, okay? But yeah, you're
Yes,
right.
sir.
Annoyingly so. I was very in for the human dowsing rod. And then this happened and I started caring. Gotta stop doing
Well,
that.
Sometimes a dog's a dog, a hunting creature, and the rest of the time it's man's best friend.
Call me a dog?
No, never mind, because that implies I was calling Florence a dog. It's a metaphor.
Okay.
I was, we had a whole conversation just now about, never mind.
It's all good. Well, look, I'm happy to talk whenever you need, August. Just remember that you got me. But otherwise, we should get these bags to the train before it leaves. All right?
And I don't like them two fellas. They get in our way. We need to deal with that.
That's true enough. If they do, we'll chuck them off the train. But that's besides the point. We'll try and recruit them first.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anyway, I should get going.
I'm late to help Mr. Jones aboard.
Jones has everything at the train. He's standing next to the door to the
train has
train,
been loaded up.
waiting for August.
You're able to board the train and get on the train. It's not a long ride to get to Idaho Springs.
I'd like to sit next to Reginald, if I could.
No problems there. Well,
Okay.
he would be sitting near or next to Mina if possible. But I imagine Mina's sitting next to Florence, so he's probably in like the row behind her or like across the aisle from her. Meaning he would have a seat available next to him.
And I don't like Jones has something he wants to talk about, but not now. He's just trying to spend more time with people other than August. You know what I mean? He hasn't talked to Reginald much, and
Certainly.
so he's trying to get in with him. But he does have an ulterior motive, but it doesn't come up during the train ride.
Okay. The train ride, there's only one stop before Idaho Springs. That is the very, very small town of Evergreen. A couple people get off. Some boxes, mostly freight, gets off. Nobody gets on. And then you guys to Idaho Springs, where it's definitely much smaller than Golden, like a third of the size. I'd probably say. So they don't have multiple. They have a bank. They have a public staple / livery rather than multiples. They have 2 hotels, but one does not. Probably don't want to stay at that one. There is a nice hotel called the Spa Hotel. It is really close to the train depot. And you guys, no problems. Florence is very excited about the train ride. She is glued to the window. She's got she kicks her feet a little bit in her braces as she sits in their seat. She's very excited. We're going so fast. It's very exciting for her. She's got a book in her lap, but she doesn't even crack it open. She's just enthralled by the whole train experience.
As long as she's distracted and not thinking about the mines, we good.
Yeah, it's about an hour and 15 minutes after the unloading of the stop, and you get to Idaho Springs. Yeah, Queen Band of Town. A couple people get off here as well. Give me spot hidden checks. So you guys get off the train to notice who else is getting off the train with you.
Eagle-eyed. Ooh.
Ooh. Alright. Katie, you notice that it's a few other people. The 2 businessmen on the business trip, and maybe, a couple others. Somebody's getting some livestock off or something. You're looking around the town more than anything. But Ryan, Bucky, and Edison, you notice exactly who gets off at this stop. It's the 2 businessmen on a business trip. It looks like a couple of people who are definitely miners. Or prospectors. They've got the tore up clothing more. They've got the permanent, like, dirt under their nails or embedded into the cuticles kind of thing. They've got, like, work belts on. They've got, like a carpet bag, a duffel bag of definitely, like, all of their possessions are in this thing, and they're getting off here. And you notice a cowboy who appears to be Native American, and he has a horse that he gets off of the livestock car. That's the only livestock that gets off here.
Crap, I just remembered we were gonna try and get horses.
There's a stable here.
If you said there's only one, now
There's
I'm
only
thinking my
one
options are
stable.
limited.
Yeah, you don't get to shop around. One stable, you take it or leave it. And with your extreme successes, you would catch that as he signs for the horse, basically saying yes, I agree, blah blah blah. That his name is Kanosh, and his horse is Tater Trot.
There's never been a more heroic duo.
And he is
Love that.
definitely a cowboy. He's got the chaps. He's got he's full cowboyed up. The flat brimmed hat. Yeah,
August will admire. Is there any tack on the horse or no tack on the horse?
Yes, there will be some tack on the
saddle?
horse.
Yeah, August will just admire the tack in a professional, mutual kind of way.
Yeah, you would recognize a little bit. The blanket appears to be native. It's got the typical patterns that you guys have seen, mostly in Utah, a little bit in Colorado as well. But the saddle is very Texan.
Did they get on or get off?
He's getting off here.
He's getting off. Did we see him get it on? I know I'm not seeing this.
No, he probably got on in Denver.
Curious. Okay.
So he was already on the train when you got on. Probably different car than you guys. Cause you're 3 passenger cars and then a couple livestock cars and then the rest are freight. Big train. Slow moving. But those are the people you see get off at Idaho Springs. Not a lot of people, but they go off and they go, into the town, looking like they got some kind of purpose.
What must that be like?
What do y'all do?
I think I don't notice people getting off the train because I think my eyes go straight to the mountains and straight into the sort of distance, probably to the northeast direction. I just think I naturally go,
do you
noisy children.
Do you ask Florence which direction?
Actually, how long was the train trip from Golden to here?
About an hour and a half. Hour and a half.
So I know I didn't say it, but I think I would have leant over to Florence a number of times, maybe too many times on the trip, and just got her to be pointing, and I was jotting down compass stuff. So I think even before, as we were pulling into the station, I leant over and got that from her straight away, locked it in.
She's pointing.
So that's
it was
so
more
she's
west,
I'm probably even
northwest.
Right.
It's due northwest. It is. So basically, it kept shifting like this, and now you're here. It was kind of
it's
barely above west, and now it's straight up northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, when you were in Golden, it was west northwest, so barely above the west line. Now that you're in Idaho Springs, it is due northwest.
Okay, so it's still to the west. It's still to the west of here.
Yes,
we haven't
but
sort of made a triangle.
Definitely
It's still
more
going
north
this
than
direction.
It was. Yes.
Got you. Okay, sorry. My brain
straightening
was
out.
struggling to figure out.
Yeah, no, it's straightening out. You're not due north, but you're a lot closer to north than you were earlier, which was barely north.
Man, so Yeah, so I think as we've been traveling and I've been jotting down all of these directions, I really kind of like realize how the kids from Golden, like how far they potentially have had to travel, because they're still traveling and we've been on a train for over an hour.
As you can see on our bird's eye view of Idaho Springs with the roll 20, you are looking northwest, which is very convenient. So that would be your view as you get off the train station. This is mountains everywhere. Yeah.
I think delusionally she's looking to see if she spots some glint of a ziggurat, even though it
I mean, you can give me a
make no
spot hidden
sense
check
to
if
see
you
one.
want.
Oh God. Sure. God no.
Yeah, it's too hard to tell. Too many mountains. Too much distance.
There's a lot of glare.
Yeah, a lot of glints. Maybe those are mines. You know, hard to say.
Fair.
Well, I think first thing of order is get ourselves situated, maybe find a hotel for ourselves, get comfy, and then we can get to work.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna head over to an information desk.
Yep.
If there's one at the station.
This is a ticket booth. They would know.
Yeah, close enough. Hello there. I was wondering
Howdy.
if you could direct us to the nearest hotel or the number of
You
hotels
have
that are situated.
ladies traveling with you. If you've got a lady folk with you, you're gonna want to stay at the spa hotel. It's the
Spa
nice one.
hotel.
Yeah.
Thank you. And where is it? Which direction?
Oh, you're gonna go north, 1 block, and then east. It'll be at the next intersection. Can't miss it.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And head on
Other
over.
attractions in town. We've got the bathing house. It's really nice. We've got a natural hot springs here. It's
Oh.
if you've been traveling a lot, sir, I highly recommend it
Yeah.
for relaxation.
Wonderful. That does sound really good.
Yeah, and he'll
This
hand you
might
a little
sound-
piece of paper, like an advert for the hot springs bath, and it basically shows you the analysis of a sample from the mineral water. It's got carbonate of soda, carbonate of lime, carbonate of magnesia, carbonate of iron, sulfate of soda, sulfate of magnesia, sulfate of lime, chloride of sodium, and chlorides of calcium, magnesium, and each trace of silicate of soda. And it's got numbers
And
and
healthy.
it's very exciting if you're like into geology or that kind of
Kind
thing.
of into geology. Yeah.
What
yeah,
scares me
I'll save
is
it for Kitty. I know she likes geology.
Lindy offering us a literal hot springs episode in Call of Cthulhu.
What could go wrong? This might sound an unusual question, and I hope you don't mind it.
Certainly.
I was just wondering, have you noticed, is Idaho Springs had any missing children?
Oh, so many, sir. So many, sir. Few have actually turned up that aren't from around these parts. As well, we are doing our best to. Our poor deputies are doing their best to return the children that we have had pop up back to their homes, but they seem to be so scattered, and some of them don't even know where they're from. So.
Right.
Yeah. I think we just had a kid in earlier, actually, yesterday, maybe? Some hunters brought him in.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, he was injured or something.
do we know where they, are they staying? Are they just coming to the town, or are they?
I believe
moving
they're
on?
at the hotel because he was injured, and they were trying to figure out family and where he's from and whatnot, stuff like that.
Interesting. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Oh, certainly, sir. Please enjoy your stay in Idaho Springs.
I'm sure I will. And he's gonna head back to and tell them
And
all
he
the
sees,
information.
like, Florence, maybe keep an eye on your close eye on your child, though. We're not.
Don't
know
worry,
why they're going
we
missing.
will.
All right.
We will. I head back to the group.
Yep.
Tell them the information about, 1, the hotel that we're going to, and the direction to it, and 2, how there's been an influx of children to this place, and some have been kind of like, I don't want to say apprehended, but, have been rescued, I suppose you could say. And some go missing and all that jazz. And the hunters as well, who are currently in the hotel. They might have information about the outlying area and seeing what they've seen and stuff like that. But personally, I think we should head to the hotel, get ourselves situated, and then get a lay of the town. I hear there's some, like natural springs here too, which could be quite nice.
Oh, it sounds quite
Oh,
pleasant.
Kitty, I got this for you, and hands the paper over with all the things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought you might like that, and your father too, Reginald. Have a look what Kitty's got. You might like that too.
I show Reginald.
He's
Definitely get a
very
sample
excited.
while we're here.
He's very, he's like, oh, this would be very rejuvenating, I'd imagine, for the skin and the toxins in the body and whatnot.
What toxins?
Sometimes you'd have to, detox.
No, I do not.
Lead. Sometimes it's why we've stopped using certain shades of
Whether you
paint.
lead me there or not, I will not
No,
detoxify
lead.
myself willingly. I do not
Like
accept toxins into my
metal
body in the first place.
lead. Well, that's better than some,
Yes,
We're
it is.
discovering the dangers of lead in certain substances.
As we're like walking or whatever, I think that maybe if we hang behind a little bit, Edison and Reginald are talking, and he says,
if you were to drink this spring's waters, you would find that it would be act as a mild antacid and maybe a slightly laxative.
"If the humors of my body were not so carefully
I believe
balanced,
also
I
if you
would
had
consider it."
rheumatism, it would also help the joints. Yes.
I do not.
Some
But
of
other
us
people
aren't quite
might.
as young as you, Mr. Jones.
No, many people aren't. I've met several people who are older than me. But that's enough small talk for now. I was hoping to speak with you. Reginald, I've noticed that since we have recovered you from your missing condition, you have been very keen to appreciate those things that you missed while you were gone, such as alcohols and rich foods. And I am not bringing this up in a manner of passing judgment of any kind or so forth, but I don't know. I hope it doesn't outweigh the significance of the fact that you have received a gift that most people would never receive. Is that you have been returned from the dead.
And I don't plan to squander it, Mr. Jones.
Very well. I shall press the issue no further.
And you guys head to the hotel. Ooh, goody. So you guys get to the hotel. And it's a nice little hotel. It looks like it has a good number of rooms, 2-story. Not as big of a main dining hall. This one doesn't look like it hosts as many events as the one in Goldenwood. But it's cozy. It's for sure a very comfortable hotel, and they do have a parlor for the ladies and a study for the gentlemen. With a connector door that they have open most of the time. And a front desk with the little keys and the little hooks, and it seems to be quite clean and well maintained and taken care of.
Excellent job, Brian. I'm so sorry. Excellent job, Professor Hawks. It's better. You found us a very adequate lodging.
You can call me Ryan, Mr. Jones.
I do not want
It's
to.
fine.
I don't know why I did that out of instinct. What next thing you know, I'm going to start calling Miss Staunton Mina. That would be silly. But it's a nice hotel.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice. I think it'll do us rather nicely. Lindy,
Yes.
can I spot the two
Yes.
businessmen?
Oh yes!
They
Roll
here
spot
too?
businessman.
Oh yes, they are, because this is the nicer hotel in town, and they're not going to stay at the
Smart.
slubby one.
The slubby one. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right,
I wants to
wonderful.
stay at the slubby hotel. The miners
Um,
go to the slubby hotel. I will say that the miners aren't
got
here.
you.
But the cowboy
With an
would
E.
also be here, surprisingly.
Okay, cool. Does it have No, it wouldn't.
I don't know.
Okay.
What does it have a what, Tom? I might be able to.
I was going to say if it had its own personal stables.
It would not. However, you would have passed the stables on the way here. You would have seen the livery and feed stables.
How many horses were currently stabled?
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, enough for one each. Lovely.
Yes, the Henry Plummer stable.
Horses.
Well, I had the horse. I rolled for the horses earlier, and I didn't even realize that is the number. But yeah, 7. 7 is the number that
Wonderful.
came up.
Wonderful. Okay. So, right. I guess we get some rooms together. Not together, separately. You know what I mean. Everyone has their own separate room, and
That makes
everything.
sense.
Yeah. Should I just go up and say, I don't know, how many rooms, or do you want to do it
The
individually?
2 businessmen are checking in right now, giving you a moment to talk.
If this is a nicer hotel in a relatively small town, and we haven't seen our employer for some time to get some extra funds, maybe we should save some money and double up.
Sounds like
double
is
up.
any-
Yeah, I'm quite comfortable. I mean, if Miss Staunton doesn't mind, and Florence, maybe if they have a
Hey,
room
that's
with enough
tripling
beds. Well, of course.
sense.
Let's find out what rooms they
I
have
don't take up
available, I
much
suppose.
space.
I mean,
No,
Kitty
you
could
don't.
always lodge with her father. That would be improper.
Mm-hmm. Hey, perfect opportunity
Just to
for
fix
you
our
to
group
catch
maths
up.
for everybody.
All right, so we could have the Cartwright room, Mina and Florence, Edison and August. That'd be Ryan and Bucky. 4 rooms.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's good.
All right.
You don't snore, do you, Bucky?
No, lucky for you, I don't. You don't, right?
Well, my wife says I don't.
Well,
So,
we're about to find out.
yeah.
How polite is she being?
Yeah, she's a nice lady, so she's probably being really polite.
Well,
As
I
a
don't want to break
wife.
that illusion.
All right, let's go order a room. I'm gonna head up to the desk
Yeah.
and say, "Hello, I would like
Hi.
a single room with 2 beds, please."
Single room with 2 beds. All right.
Yes, please.
Names, please.
Mr. Ryan Hawks
Mr. Ryan Hux and
Mr. Boone.
Mr. Boone. Okay. We only have 1 key per room, due to previous policies having been maybe not the best, but we have 1 key available, and she will. How is this the 2nd floor? All right.
Yeah, that's fine. 2nd floor's fine. you
Excellent.
very
Here
much.
you are. You'll be in room 206 then.
206. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And then I
Thank
will
you very much.
step aside. Oh, how much? Sorry.
A
should I
dollar.
ask how much? $1. Wonderful.
$1 a
Okay,
night,
hand
sir.
over $1.
Do you know how many
Okay,
nights you'll be
yeah,
staying?
that's-
Or would you prefer to pay by the night?
I'll prefer to pay by the night. A
Okay.
roll in.
She makes a note.
Thank you. I hand her $1 and then
Thank you,
step
sir.
to one side.
Jones and August would let the ladies go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up next, but what's Florence's surname? I
Actually-
completely forgot.
Oh, Reggie goes up next. He
Oh.
goes, 2 rooms, 1 for me and my daughter, and 1 for Miss Staunton and young Florence. Okay, sir. And she gets in the names, and she goes, would adjacent rooms be all right? I have rooms 205 and 207. Oh, yes, that'll be just fine, thank you. And he'll hand the keys, and he will hand, he'll be, actually, can we have one of the rooms be on the 1st floor, the, Florence? Oh, I'm so sorry, yes, of course, and that'll be room, 109 then, and 205. All right. Unless you would like someone to stay next door to you, Miss Staunton, we could have both rooms be on the 1st floor.
Well, I did have the thought, just in case, that Florence has one of her. And she doesn't want to be like episodes in public.
Oh, it's implied. It's fine. She goes, oh, certainly. I'll have, see, let's put you in. She, excuse me, takes the keys and she shuffles you around. Put you right here next to the lobby for easy access then. You'll be in rooms 102 and 104. Okay, thank you. She, like, does some, like, crossing out and rewriting things and... Okay. Next, please.
Hello, miss. My name is Edison Jones, and this is my assistant, Mr. August Hope. August will now proceed in securing a room for the two of us. August?
Yes, if we could have a room on the eastern side, ideally for Mr. Jones. If not, it's not a problem at all.
Well, we
He's
have,
an early riser.
she takes a minute. Room 205 faces east. That is on the second story, if that's okay.
Oh, I
Yes, the
appreciate
second
it,
story
thanks.
is fine. That's all right. Yes, and what is your name, miss?
Priscilla.
Priscilla, a pleasure to meet you. This room, does it come with fare, with food?
Breakfast is included each day. We do serve
see.
dinner for 50 cents.
Since that seems reasonable. We would like to secure the room for at least one night, but we may need to keep the reservation open if possible. We are here for the unknowable future.
Of course, sir. I will put it as pay per night. Some notes.
Very good.
She has you guys
All right.
sign. Yep. And your keys. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me or my brother know.
Oh, you have a brother?
Yes, he
Right.
has the inn.
He's what?
He owns the inn, the hotel.
And you work for him?
Yes, sir.
I see, it is a partnership.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting an equal share of the income from the inn?
Mr. Jones.
Believe
Hold
so,
on.
sir. Since I'm
One
not
moment,
yet
August.
married.
You believe so? Good. If you will find that this is not the case and that you are being shrifted or shortchanged because of your gender, here is my business card. I work for a law firm that, we strive towards equal rights for women. There you go. All right, off to our rooms.
Thank you very much, sir. She takes the business card and she opens the drawer, puts it in the jar. Next, may I help you's next? And that's when you see the Native American man step up and he checks in. He gets a room and board for the horse, which he's gonna have to go at the stables
Sure.
because the hotel doesn't have their own stables, and she explains it.
And they don't allow horses in the rooms.
Yeah.
So archaic.
I know.
Backwards, really.
So, you all get the rooms. They're rather nice. They're like 2 twin beds in them. It seems that they're used to getting like high volume people passing through. Not a lot of long term. It doesn't look like long term hotelage, but it is clean, and it is crisp, and it is nice.
Before going off to their rooms, say, what do you all say? Should we convene over dinner, and perhaps we could make a plan?
I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
Well, we have ideas. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. You know me.
What time did we arrive again? What time is this?
It's about noon. It's about lunchtime. 12:30.
I mean, we could do lunch.
We could
Listen to
even
me.
do
We
lunch.
could do lunch.
I see lunch.
What are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Mimosas.
Give you lunch. Yeah, so you can just throw your stuff in your room. Because Mina, and Reggie, you're on the first floor. Mina, you will notice as you go to your rooms with Florence, wheeling her in, put everything inside. You notice that in the study, the parlor is what you see first because it's where the ladies generally sit. But you pass the study, which is adjacent to it. You can't quite see it from the stairs the way the building's laid out. You see that there is a young boy, maybe like 12, maybe 10 to 13, somewhere in there. And he's got his arms crossed, sitting in an armchair. And it looks like he had a leg amputated recently because he's got a stump. He's got one leg propped up and then a stump all wrapped up and bandaged. And his clothes they're cleaned, but they're a little shabby. And he's got a book next to him, but he is not reading it. He's like looking outside at the people passing by on the street, and he's just got his arms crossed. And that's what you notice as you walk by.
All right, temperature check for the gang. How do we feel like adopting another child?
You've got the money. Go for it.
I mean, yeah.
They
Why not?
might not need adopting. They just might
Oh,
need to be reunited with a parent.
Can we
but-
cross-check with any of the children that we know are missing?
Just
Well,
hold up
you know who
posters.
he
Flyers.
is. Yeah.
Listen, and I bought the gun. We can make him an orphan if he's not already an orphan.
That's a good point.
Good point.
That's
Good
reasonable.
point.
Doesn't seem to like reading. This one seems like a duck.
I just, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
could we put it on
Sorry.
company expenses? That's my question.
Yes.
Tax write-off.
Tax write-off.
Keep your receipts.
The
I think-
Staunton, Hope, Hawks, Jones, Cartwright, and Boone Home
Limited.
for Lost and Found Children.
It's tagline: They yearn for the mines.
Oh, you lose them, we find them.
Don't let your minors become minors.
Oh God. Okay, we derailed.
Okay. I think after dumping the stuff and kind of meeting back up with everyone again, Mina will point out the boy to the group and not like be like, but kind of give like one of these little like don't
He's
look
got
now,
like
but
tousled auburn hair under like a cap that he's definitely not supposed to be wearing inside, but he's definitely wearing inside right now.
Once you stay away from that young man, he's trouble.
he's clearly injured and upset.
He's just a bad boy. He's a tough.
Well,
Seems
what
like-
were you
with his-
like at
with
that?
his
Actually,
grumpy misdemeanor.
don't
I
even know.
mean, that's
He's a
quite
rowdy.
normal.
Look at him. Look at this rowdy.
I'll be any more
I'll
than
be
what,
honest.
13 years old?
You
Oh, the
don't stop
worst.
judging him before you even talk to him.
Yeah, just
You're
let's-
no, all right. You're right. One of you go get to know him and prove me wrong.
fine.
Good luck, Bucky.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't
August
need
is gonna
Yes.
hand Bucky
Go
a small brown paper bag which had like the other half of the candy for Florence
Yeah.
in.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, he'll go over and he'll just sort of give him a wave. Hey, kid,
Hey,
what's going on?
not a lot.
Yeah, quite
Yeah.
boring then.
Yeah.
How boring is it around here usually? It doesn't look
gosh.
like there's much to do.
No, not a lot to do. I can't go run around outside.
Why not?
He points at the recently amputated leg. Thought I was the only one here with a disability. Are you apparently blind?
Pretty much.
He actually gives
Well,
a chuckle
I'm sorry
at
to
that.
hear that. You gotta laugh
Yeah.
about these things sometimes.
Stupid
Sorry,
bear
what,
trap.
how'd you get that? It was a bear trap?
Yeah, I stepped in a
You got
bear
caught in a-
trap.
Ah, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So what, your parents just leave you here? Or-
No, it's kind of, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you.
I mean, try me. I might.
Give me a charm or persuade check. You get the feeling that he's said what's happened before and nobody's believed him, so he's like, why even bother telling these adults? They're not even gonna listen to me anyway.
Damn, how close.
Ugh.
God, I'll push it. I'll push it.
Okay.
Why not?
Hey,
There we
that's a
go.
success. And he goes, well, okay, so I was, working at my uncle's ranch, and I kind of had this weird feeling that I should head east, and then I just brushed it off as like wanderlust, because some other kids had gone off to school and stuff, and I was like, that seems kind of cool, but I had to stay at the ranch. So I think I sleepwalking. I kept finding
Oh,
myself
yeah.
outside, and then in the middle of the night, and I was like, that's weird. And then apparently I was out near here, which is Idaho Springs, which I'm from Silver Plume, so that's
Okay.
quite a ways away. And Yeah, I woke up, like snapped like out of a dream, and my leg was in a bear trap, and it was not fun. And then I was stuck there for kind of probably a couple days, and then some
Couple of
hunters.
days.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, it kind of sucked. He looks a little emaciated.
Yeah, no, yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Hey, anyway,
Then some hunters
like,
found
look
me because they were checking their bear traps, and I wasn't a bear. They brought me back to
Yeah.
town, and then the doc said that he could save my leg, so we chopped it off.
Well, you know, if it helps, I believe you.
Okay, well you're
'Cause,
not a lame adult then.
yeah, I try not to be too lame.
He like
But,
gives
yeah.
another smirk at that. Yeah, well, don't try
Still-
too hard.
Well, I don't know where that ends, but we'll see. But anyway, look, kid. I mean, I believe you because we've been. When I was back in Golden, I just came on the train. There's
Okay,
quite a few
yeah.
kids there who have the same sort of thing. They've been also sleepwalking in the night recently. I think it's just a thing that's going around.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Florence over there as well. The other child you said that we brought in, he'll
Huh.
just kind of
Yeah,
lean out the way.
she stepped in a bear trap
They've
too, because you can
also-
only see like part of the wheelchair.
No, they didn't step in a bear trap.
Oh,
But they
that's
had the
good.
same thing. They keep having like
Don't recommend it.
urges to go a certain direction.
Yeah, yeah, that way.
Like what? Do you so you still
And he-
feel that
and he
pull? Then?
points. Yeah, no, I didn't. While my leg was in the bear trap, and then after the doc cut it off for a little bit, but then gave me some medicine, and that's I don't really hurt that much anymore right now, and so I think
good.
I've started. I don't think I've started feeling it again. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, sorry to hear that, kid. Yeah, you're not going crazy. People have been feeling this all around. I mean, maybe you could have a talk with Florence later. You two could chat about it. I mean,
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
having
okay.
dreams as well? She's been speaking about like dreams of like these mines.
I don't really remember him, but yeah, I think so.
All right. Okay, interesting. And you said you're not from around here, but
No, Silver
you're
Plume.
from Silver Plume Way.
Yeah.
Okay. Your parents back there?
Yeah, just my uncle.
It's your uncle. Okay. Fair enough. Is he looking for you? Because we can get in
I
contact
don't
with him if
know.
you need.
He's not boozed up,
Okay.
probably.
Oh, he's a drinker.
Yeah, you can say that.
Like how bad? I mean,
Well, it really depends on how the farm's doing, doesn't it?
all right. Well, thanks for chatting, kid. And I
Ranch.
know it's boring, but maybe we can find some stuff for you to
I
do.
mean,
to
it's
keep
less
you a bit
boring when I'm
warm.
talking to somebody who doesn't
Well, let's get
think
you
I'm
someone to draw.
spewing childish nonsense. You kind of
No,
like
of course
you
not.
think if he had a rock in front of him, he would kick it. Kind of like the attitude. But he's
Besides-
just sitting in the chair, so he's kind of just shifting.
Even if
His
you were
phantom
talking
leg
nonsense.
kicks it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how you're reading?
I'm okay. I mean,
Okay, yeah, I also don't like reading, so I get it.
It's-
That's
yeah.
fine then.
it'd be hard.
Just thought I'd check, you know. What about drawing? You like drawing, painting?
I haven't really tried.
Well, maybe we can give that a go. You see that lady over there? Her
Uh-huh.
name is Miss Mina Staunton. She's like a famous artist and stuff.
What's she doing here?
Exactly. Maybe you can ask.
Maybe.
Anyway, here, look. We got some treats back in the other place when
Oh.
we were in Golden. So, hey, how about I leave you these? That'll at least
I'm
tide
not
you
gonna
over.
say
I'll-
no to free candy.
All right. Well, there you go. And he just hands
Thanks,
it over.
mister. What was
What's your name, by the way?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
Isaac Kingsley.
Isaac. All right. Kingsley. Good name. Strong. Kingsley, you could
Thanks.
say. I'm Bucky Boone.
If only. Nice to meet you, Mr. Boone.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kingsley.
Thanks for the
Hey.
candy. He like opens it and he
Sure.
grabs licorice and puts it in. He's
No
all
problem,
super-
kid. No problem.
It'd be way less bored.
All right. I'll be back, but you.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. They haven't found any crutches yet, apparently, or whatever.
Fair enough. Well, don't you go running off.
Yeah. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. And he'll take a turn and leave. And he'll go back over to Mina and the
Yeah.
rest. Oh, so name's Isaac Kingsley. He comes from Silver Plume. Apparently wandered out when he started sleepwalking. Woke up when he hit a bear trap. Was left out there for a couple of days starving. His uncle's a drunk, probably horrible. Apparently, it gets worse
Irrelevant.
when the farm's doing bad. And, yeah, he's having dreams about the mines and also has the same feeling. Hey, Florence, what direction are
Yeah?
you feeling right now?
That way.
Does that
It's
match?
the exact same direction he pointed, yeah.
Okay, so same thing here.
Yes, we can
Isaac
confirm
over
this.
there has the same feeling.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Why isn't he
Isaac.
reading the book?
Well, he doesn't like books. That's a thing.
What?
Yeah, it's common.
Among whom?
A lot of people.
Maybe he's not very good at reading. I know not
he
everybody
likes
in the
to be sad.
orphanage was very good at it. I mean, someone has to teach you, right?
Yes, that's
yeah,
true.
exactly. Not all of us read for fun, you know.
I don't like
Not
this
everyone
rowdy
had
boy.
tutors growing up.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Not all of us
although
are
I
so
did not have a
lucky.
tutor either. Mother taught me. So.
That's a
Eh,
tutor.
no, that's mother.
Same
When
thing.
was he brought in? Today?
Recently.
I think probably
But-
yesterday, based on what
Yeah.
he was saying.
Probably
Um,
yesterday, from what I'm feeling and what I've heard.
They made a connection to any of the missing children.
I mean, I'm unsure.
God, I hope he
I-
has a family.
He has one uncle. Who's,
But it's the
Apparently-
alcoholic man. All right.
yeah, the alcoholic man. That's right, that guy.
There's
Anyway,
one
I think
alcoholic.
just one. All right. I did, however, mention you, Miss Mina Ston. I said that you were an artist, very good one, and kid's never painted or drawn in his life, so maybe he's bored as hell and he's injured. Maybe you could do something with him if you could. If it's not too much of an
Yes,
imposition.
yes. No, not of course. Maybe I could get him to draw what he sees in dreams or what he's yearning for. Maybe that would help.
Could probably help. And Florence, I mean, how would you like to meet a friend?
That'd be really nice.
All right, well, there we go.
Right.
Haven't really hung out with a lot of kids lately.
Well, prepare
Remember,
to
this
meet
boy may be a
Isaac.
bad influence.
Lindy,
Yes.
having heard this, August is gonna do his best to kind of sneak away from this conversation and go out and find a general store.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's looking for like a ball and a cup type situation.
Yes.
He's looking for some toys because he's realizing we're collecting more children.
Yes.
And yeah, the
Yes.
concerns of what are we gonna do with the children is
Yes.
there.
There's probably a surplus of
and-
children's toys, actually, because the demand's
yeah,
been
so
real
he'll
low
get
lately.
You know, some like reasonable stuff that they
You
could,
actually see that
play with.
traveling salesman you hear people talking about.
Okay, does he have a box of dominoes?
Oh, let me tell you about what he has. So you see this man, he's got like a little cart, like a little hand cart. He's wearing a white suit with like a top hat. And he's got a little sign called Donovan's Marvelous Wares. And he's like, step right up here. I've got wares. What you need? I've got whatever it is, probably, or something adjacent to it. Something that'll do. So you, ma'am, you look like you could use. And he has a flower and he turns into a handkerchief. A new handkerchief. And she's like, oh, so he's doing some Bucky Boone-esque sleight of hand a little bit. I've got some cure-alls, I've got Tinker's toys, I've got little inventions from the East, I've got whatever you need. And you see there's a couple people that are stopping by his little hand cart, but you see he's also got some children's toys as well.
Yeah, so I
They're
think
kind of on the back
strong
burner
form-
because he's kind of aware of what's been happening in these towns recently.
Mhm. The strong form of August kind of wading through this crowd, like on
Mhm.
this quiet mission.
You see all sorts of
and
little
he's gonna-
little trinkets. Some are like crystals and rocks and other types of things from probably he's bought from prospectors and whatnot. Some geodes and things and stuff. Yeah.
We'll maybe remember to mention that to the others. Who knows? I think
Mhm.
August's gonna slightly adjust the gun holster he has to make sure he doesn't get pickpocketed
Yes.
on the way through, because it's probably the most valuable thing he's carrying.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll kind of get to the front and he'll kind of point at like a couple of toys and he'll ask for.
Ah, good evening,
like,
sir. Big lad, aren't you? How can I help you today? What can I get for you?
Oh, that's mighty kind. I'm looking for a couple of toys for
Toys, certainly.
my niece and nephew.
Oh,
He doesn't know why he
excellent.
lies. It just comes out of his mouth.
Sure thing, sir. What kind of age ranges are we looking at? Are we looking at, I've got some colored wax crayons and paper with little drawings on them. I've also got some blocks if they're more of the really little variety. I've got a puzzle or two. I've got the cup game. And he has like a drawer and he just pulls out, and you see like an assortment of children's toys. You see some paper dolls. You see, there's a little bit of everything in that drawer.
Oh, well, my niece is a little precocious. She's might have grown up for her age.
Oh, I see. Maybe the paper dolls then. Well, the older girls
Maybe,
like
yes. Why not get her? Well, yes, the paper dolls and the cup game.
Certainly, sir. Fine eye. Excellent taste you have indeed. Can you pulls them out? Anything
Yeah,
else
they
I can
don't
do
run around too good, unfortunately. Took sick, but
Oh, terrible thing. Well, if they're sick, I have just the thing for that. I've got some wonderful assortment of cure-alls here.
he'll take a look at them because he does
Yes.
have first aid. Like,
Yes.
in his background, and he's just curious what this guy has because he's thinking,
Sure.
I got a lot of
It's
injured,
a secret
potentially sick
recipe
kids to go see."
passed down.
Mhm.
Super secret.
With the tears of Cleopatra and everything else, no doubt.
He also has genuine crocodile's tears if you need some of those.
How much for a small bottle of your cure-all?
A
here?
small bottle of the cure-all. Well, for you, since you are already a customer buying some toys, I'll throw in the small vial for free. Sample size.
Oh, well, that's a mighty kind. How much am I owing you?
Well, let's say the toy, that's a nickel, that one's a few pennies. Let's say it all around about with a free sample of my famous cure-all. I'll say about 10 cents.
How much for that geode then? He's gonna point to one of the slightly larger
Mighty fine
ones.
eye you have, sir. Indeed, this is an exotic geode. I found this myself, wandering throughout, selling my wares, plying my trade throughout the mountain, this area of Colorado, this marvelous state. The geode here, we've got this one here, which is lovely purple color. Very nice, very nice. We also have some uncracked ones if you're willing to, take a crack
And these
at
are
it.
from the Colorado mountains, you said?
Yes, indeed, sir. They're quite a keen geology's eye you have.
Alright, the cracked one, Lindy, the purple one, is that anything like the color of the crystal we have?
Yours is red,
No,
your crystal's
okay.
red.
Oh, it's red. I couldn't remember. I missed all the crystal episodes.
I've even
okay.
got some interesting, if you're not into crystals as well, we've got some interesting rocks. These have a bit of an effervescent glow at night.
Sure, I have a lady friend that I think might be impressed by that.
Wonderful. Yes, indeed. Yeah,
Well, I
So
think
geode would
couple
be
of
10
the-
cents.
the
and
unbroken
the glowing
geodes.
rocks, quite exotic. I'm afraid that's going to be a whole quarter.
Alright, 1 glowing rock, 2 unbroken geodes, and
Excellent,
the toys.
excellent. That's we're looking about $1 total.
Alright, perfect.
All right.
And he's just gonna hand it over.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, wonderful customer. I will be in town for a couple more days. Should you need more of that little sample of cure-all.
Remind me, good sir, what was your name again?
My name is Donovan. They call me
Donovan.
Honest Don.
Say, when was the last time you were up in them mountains over there?
Oh, last time I was in the mountains, well, I had to cross some of them to get here, you know. Still heading west, though. West to do wild wonders.
You
Bringing
see
my
any
wares.
of them archaeologists up there?
Oh, of course. I've spoken to all sorts of archaeologists, learned many wonderful things, seen many fascinating sights. Are you
come across a
interested in
guy named
archaeological trinkets?
Well, I might have a friend who is. Have you come
Oh,
across
wonderful,
a man
wonderful.
named,
I don't
Professor
have them
Lakes
with
up
me
there?
right now, but
Oh, I
I'm back at
understand.
my hotel. I have got quite a few. I could pick them up and be here later to fit you to date.
Which hotel is it you're staying in, sir? Maybe I can
He's
look you up.
staying at the slummy one. He's not staying at y'all's nice one.
Well, that's good.
Coal
I
bottom
think
in.
I
Rock
very
bottom
much-
in, actually, we'll say it's rock bottom in.
Well, maybe we'll be able to stop by this evening and talk about your other finds then.
Excellent, excellent. I will bring these archaeological trinkets for your friend to peruse later. And if you need more of the cure-all, I've got the cure thing that'll cure what ails you.
I'll get out of your way so you can help your other customers.
Now
Seems like
remember,
you're doing a good
one
trade.
dose is a
Have
good
day.
start, but it takes repeated doses to get the complete curing effect.
Of course.
Wonderful,
I'll keep that
wonderful.
in mind.
Yes, excellent. Please do. And thank you for your business. Yeah, it's a big flourish.
Yeah. Billfold deep in the pocket. Double checks the gun is still there.
Yeah, yeah.
Little
yeah.
package under the arm.
Yep, you get your little
Proceeds.
package. Nothing's missing. And as you go back to the hotel, from speaking with totally not legally distinct Bucky Boone, you get back to the hotel, and that's where we're gonna call today's session. I know. So we're gonna go around. We're gonna go in the same orders we started with, just to keep things wild and exciting. And we're gonna start with who you are. We're gonna find you and your highlights from tonight's game, Mr. Bucky Boone. How was tonight for you?
It was muted. It was wonderful as always. Absolutely had a brilliant time with everybody. It's nice to see us moving away from Golden, where we were sort of very involved in that town's goings on for a while now, which was quite fun. But it's fun to be in a new place with a new not orphan child, as is the pattern. So yeah, no, I'm Hollowtail. It's been wonderful to be here today. You can find me on the Temple and Institute as the voice of the Institute. And my favorite moment, again, there's too many with these groups, but I think I always have to shout out whenever we have an August moment. And I absolutely loved the conversation that we had and the way that you got very deep into the sort of mindset of August currently, and seeing him slowly go from honest lovely boy to deceptive person very quickly has been a wonderful journey. So yeah,
Thank you. Someone who's on a wonderful journey would be Kitty Cartwright. How was today for you?
Today was wonderful as always. Thank you again, Lindy. Yeah, I had a great time. I think, I don't know, it's always so hard to pick favorite moments. I think Edison Jones being Edison Jones and just blurting out the secret stuff, it's just beautiful. Yeah, and could completely scupper us so much. And the fact that they know that he's the bad guy, like, it's just perfect. So they're going to be watching him like a hawk, and he's going to completely screw us over by mistake, I expect. But anyway, yeah. I'm Kate Madison. You can find me on the internet under Kate Madison RP or Kate Madison is or Kate Madison Creates. Yeah, just look for me. I'm pretty Googleable. But I won't be here next week, unfortunately, because I'm doing an improv show here in Cambridge, UK. So if you're in Cambridge, come see that. That's Murder Most Unexpected. But to be honest, I'd encourage you on Wednesday at least to come back and watch this show, because I'll be catching up with it. And then I'll be back the week after. And I'm going to be sad that I'm going to miss a whole episode. But yeah, I love it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Someone who loves it. Might be too strong. Might be a little bit
What's
much
it?
of an
We don't
emotion.
know.
Edison Jones.
It depends on what it is, but yes,
It's true. Books.
it's probable. Yeah, hi, I'm Doc. I played Edison Jones. I loved the August stuff. Charlie has a direct line to my funny bone, and I think my favorite August line of the week was, "Remember when we had a plan?" And it just about killed me. But then also I loved Lindy. I'm quickly learning that you are one of my favorite NPC GMs. Because every time a new NPC comes up, I'm like, I love this NPC, or I love this one. Even if I don't love them, or my character doesn't love them, like, that kid, amazing. Like, he was a rowdy, and I could see him blowing the hair out of his face, and slouching, and stuff like that. And it was just so great, and I loved it. But also, I think it was the hotel clerk who you asked if there were any missing children. She said so many in a very cheerful way. That was great. So too. But I love this whole cast and all the nonsense that we get into. I'm over on High Shelf Collective on Tuesday nights. We only have about 2 episodes left of our campaign of Heart, the City Beneath. And things are crazy over there. It's a lot of fun, and we have a good time over on that thing. Otherwise, I am here every Wednesday with my notorious international cat burglar, Edison Jones, clearly the bad guy.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Someone who's clearly not the bad guy, unless you're two businessmen on a business trip, in which case they're super onto you now. August Hope.
I mean, I think he's willing to be that bad guy. Let's put it that way. He meets them in a dark alleyway and they say the wrong thing. I mean, there will be no more two businessmen. He's very unimpressed with them. I think August has hit a point where it is what Bucky said. Like, you have to want something in life and you have to have a direction. And unfortunately, August is built like a train, and he will be choo-chooing in that direction until he figures out another direction that he needs to go. I love how the team all work together and fill in the gaps for each other, whilst at the same time being very strong, independent people wandering around in this world with their own stuff going on. I'm here for the upstairs, downstairs gossip that happens. NPCs are always great, Lindy. We always want to keep them all. I am looking forward to an NPC that is a truly sinister bad guy from Lindy, because it will be terrifying and it will happen.
One of these days.
I'm looking forward to more Florence reveals. But yeah, I'm just super excited to next week going around and getting some more interactions with everybody and progressing. It was fun to be briefly on a train again and it not go horribly wrong.
Right?
Yeah. I have nothing really to promote or shout out, I don't think. Other than please support Lindy and all that she does, for she is wonderful. Check out these wonderful people. And I hope everyone just, looks after themselves. It's hot and weird in the world. So take time, do fun things, check in on your friends.
I'm speaking of checking in on my friends. Mina, how is today for you?
It was good. I love this game. I say it every week, but I do. I have a great time. I love how people's characters really start to amp up a little bit. Like August has reached his breaking point with bullshit and he's not having it anymore. Ryan's getting a bit more assertive. Edison is a bit more all right, is more direct than even Edison has been previously. It's good stuff. Bucky and Kitty doing their thing too again, and their Bucky finding the mirror image of himself. Peak. And Kitty being like, I swear to God, I do know directions. Promise. I promise I know where I'm going. It's really fun. I'm just having a great time. Favorite thing this session was probably, hard one. NPCs always, but early on, I think our goofiness in the library with Hawks and Jones doing their sitcom intro, reading books, having tender moments together in the library. Jones was on one today. I gotta give it to Doug. Jones was really on one.
The first half of this episode was thirsty.
It was. Yeah. Yeah. But when I'm not here being a old Victorian lady who is observing some library-based smut in front of her, I'm around the internet at Susanna Grace, and I'm on Twitch at Hello, it's me, Bobby.
Wonderful. Hello, it's Ryan Hawks.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me, Ryan Hawks.
Hello, Ryan.
I had a wonderful time, as always. I always have a wonderful time. It's for me now, we're at almost ground zero. This is where we can really pick up the trail, I think. And I think Ryan's thinking that too. He's like, right, time for some real investigation now. Let's get this done. So he's going to be kind of asking questions about lakes and everything, because everyone else is like children. And I'm like, I'll continue just trying to find lakes as well, because he fundamentally believes he finds lakes, he finds the children. It makes sense in his mind.
Solid theory, yeah.
So that's why he's going to concentrate on that. And I think it's a little less suspicious than going around town asking, "Have you lost a child? Have you lost a child?
Do you want to tell me about that?
Oh, you lost a child? Do you want to tell me about that? Do you want to tell me how that? Yeah, okay." Rather than, "I've heard about lakes in this expedition. Have you heard of it?" Stuff like that. So I think that's the way he's going to go.
I've also got some books to study as well.
And some books to study. Yeah, the magic one we still got to study. But he has to do that with his study partner.
Obviously, yes.
Some hot library action.
You've got a
always.
spell that could be learned from the time.
Yes.
You've
yes.
got
Actually,
studying
let
on
me
the
make a
magic
note
book.
of that.
There's the books you have could be studied to learn more.
I'm putting in all caps.
Study time.
Learn spell with library partner. There we go.
There you go.
I'll know what it means.
Yeah.
My favorite part. Honestly, it's probably August just going in and getting annoyed. I like August annoyed. It's great. It's like a little mini rant. And it's unexpected. And the fact that he came in ready to go, and then Florence came up and just stopped him dead in the oh right, deal with this. Okay, there you go. And then picked it straight back up again and went in. I love that. That was so good, because everyone's face when that happened was, oh. like, what's going on? It was fantastic. For myself, I'm on Follow Black Cats Monday for our Wrath and Glory campaign. We're near the end. I gotta go save Susie from herself. Sister of Battle. It was always gonna happen. And on Friday on my own channel, I'm gonna do a one of those, those 1980s pick your own adventure games, the books. Well, there's like a video game version of that, and I'm going through that, and I'm letting chat decide which way they want to go. It's a lot of fun.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be doing that Friday on my channel.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Wonderful, and that just leaves me.
Hold on, Lindy. I just thought of something. Chat, if you think it would be a great idea to watch all of us play Peak together modded, I want you to talk Lindy into it, and we'll get it arranged. Okay, thank you.
Can you mod it to have more people?
Yeah, you can mod it to have more people.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, let's do it. I might well be playing that tomorrow on my channel, my friend, because we played that last week. Although, no, we did. Actually, no, that's a lie. We didn't play it last week. We played it with some friends, and then one of them was like, "I'm not playing that again." But it's not his kind of game. It's fun. We should definitely play it. Can we all play it?
Sorry, Lindy.
It's all good.
Chat, get on it.
So, my favorite moments, number one in my mind that I tried so hard to hold on to and I successfully did, was when they were talking about the discussion about what if the children become violent and this, and was just like, I'll just start blasting them. I just think we just kill the children. Just, they attack us, just bam. That was hilarious, caught me off guard. I loved it. I also loved Mina being like, could we not talk about returning the orphan in front of the orphan? That was a solid moment. I also like just Susie's ever-increasing paranoia as the campaign progresses and like keeping an eye on Florence and like, and of course Bucky doing some talking with the butler and your new child that is not missing, Isaac, because his leg was also Doc's face when he said his leg was caught in a bear trap was just hilarious. We're like. It's very good. It's a good face. If you go back and watch it, that's the face that I tried to elicit. And of course, Ryan actually having a really good rapport with the businessmen, and like the only person who knows that while August thinks they're dangerous goons, they think August is a dangerous goon, and so it's like the biggest misunderstanding, and I love it. I'm here for it. And Kitty was just nice and chill this episode, just very concerned about directions mostly, and like, and
She was
just
her
watching
whole
everybody.
purpose was to find her dad, and now it's just to write maps. I think she
Yeah. She's like, I
Snap
finished
out
the
of it.
job. I found my dad, who seems to be into Miss Staunton. That's okay. That's happening. Okay. And of course, Edison also pulling aside Reggie to be like, you've been granted an opportunity, and he's like, oh, I'm
We
well
saved you
aware.
from time travel. Stop being an alcoholic. That's the short version.
Yeah, and he's sitting here thinking, yes, I need to make my move on Miss Staunton. You are right. I need to.
Oh no. Yes,
because
because that's what Edison would give him advice about.
Yeah, but that's how it
Time
comes
to lock that
across.
down, boyfriend.
It's like, you've been given a chance to do things that, because you were basically dead before. And he's like, yes, I do have a chance to not, I don't want to squander
Yes.
things with that.
Seize the
So,
moment.
They were having the same conversation, but at the same time, they were having two completely separate
It's right there.
conversations.
Just reach out and grab it.
Yeah.
Does anyone else think that Reginald is going to turn just wild? Like
Yeah,
drugs,
yeah.
alcohol,
That's
everything
fine.
you could possibly imagine.
Afternoon
Bad boy.
naps, milk
Inventing
before the
motorcycles.
tea.
Slippers wherever, Oof.
Wild.
Maybe he's secretly a dinosaur.
Secretly.
Hey, don't
Kitty's
knock
dead.
it till you've tried it.
Secretly
I've heard of that
dinosaur.
Chuck Tingle book.
I'm sorry. What was that? What was that?
Huh?
We just took a turn. We need to end
Nothing.
this stream.
Ah! But,
Cut the feed.
Things
yeah,
are getting
lots of great
Let's go.
moments from everybody, basically, and I absolutely loved it. I'm glad we're at Idaho Springs, and I loved everyone when I said there was a hot springs. They're like, hot springs episode? I don't know, maybe next week could be the hot springs episode, which would
just
be
had a
tragic
thought.
for
In his
Kitty
bathing
to miss
suit.
it. But
We
yeah,
can do a library use episode in the hot springs.
you could do a library, you could study
Oh.
books in the hot springs.
Oh.
It is
Think of the
possible.
How
pages
much?
sticking together, Thomas.
The moisture, the humidity.
So moist.
You have to take breaks
God.
from the sauna at some point, It's, like, if you look at these old school, 1800s spas, it was like a whole day experience. You didn't just sit in the water.
Yeah.
There was treatments and massages and just lounging afterwards and beforehand. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious and interesting. So maybe that'll be next week. I don't know. But you can find us here next week on Tuesday for Ghost of Saltmarsh campaign. And then here Wednesday for Tracks of Terror. And that'll be it. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, y'all, have fun and play games.